I can't believe they're letting adults act like adults. Holy shit. I was under the impression that we couldn't say the fuck word. But now we can say the fuck word. Chat, what's next? Can we say retarded? Can we say other words? I don't know. Oh, it's a new day, chat. It's a new day. All right. Who is ready for Farm Sim? I am ready for Farm Sim. I'm ready for Farm Sim, chat. I've been wanting some Farm Sim for a while. To the Batmobile! Not in a brighter day. Also, hey chat. Did you guys know that 4chan requires you to have an email login now? Did you guys know that? Because I forgot that. I was like, you know what? I haven't touched this piece of shit website since the whole, like, 8chan split and the Christchurch shooting after. I think the last time I really, like, actively posted on the chans was during Capture the Flag. Dude, that is so fucking stupid. Why would you ever give the chans any of your info? Like, the whole point is that it's supposed to be secret. What the fuck? Don't give 4chan your info. I made a burner. Well, you know what? Making burners, at least it's better than giving the chans literally anything, man. But yeah, no, I tried out the 8kun stuff after 4chan died for a bit, and I'm like, you know what? This is what I actually used to like about 4chan. Holy shit. You mean the person who makes the thread gets an identifier tagged onto their account so they can't fucking brigade their own thread? Holy shit. What the fuck, really? Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Chat, it's so amazing. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna check the actual, I'm gonna check the downloadable content here real quick, hold on. But yeah, man, like, I tried that shit. I tried to go back onto 4chan for a little bit, and I'm like, you know what? Nah, this is fucking stupid. Did you guys know the, fucking PSYOP that is VT mentioned me? Did you guys know that? Cause I didn't fucking know that. I don't keep up with the chans, but somebody fucking linked me one of the threads where people say I'm part of the problem male VTubers. And it's like, you know, I've made it, chat! I've made it! I have haters on the boards! Chat! I have haters! Oh, it's so good! Listen, I never expected this day would come. You know that? I never expected to be big enough again that somebody would waste their fucking time talking about how much they hate me. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful! Imagine being on hating on a streamer who rarely gets double digits. I know, right? I'm literally fucking no one. Are you kidding me? I barely fucking exist. And admittedly, part of that's by design, because I'm gonna be honest, despite the fact that we rarely crack double digits, do you know how much more successful I am already than half of these fucking people? In terms of basically all the fucking metrics that matter. You know what I mean, right? Like, in terms of every single fucking metric that actually means a damn thing, interactions, actual, like, subscriptions, shit like that, right? In terms of all that shit, I am so much fucking better than these people. It's great. It's genuinely amazing. Oh, we got a problem. Could not connect to PC. What do you mean, cannot connect to PC? Hold on. Hold on. Oh. Come on. Do I have to change my IP on this? Hold on. Oh. Okay. Excuse me. We have a small issue. Proof they're looking for issues. I mean, fucking hell. It's like, seriously? You understand I'm literally nobody, right? I am less than fucking nobody. Hold on. We got, where is it? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta change my IP on this. Let me change my VPN's location here. By the way, did you guys know that I use a VPN, and you should use one too, probably? While you can, because the UK and a bunch of other places are trying to ban VPNs. Also, I have to say it's very funny how people think I don't use a fucking VPN and think they can dox my ass when they're just doxing to a fucking VPN. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on! Ah! Bullshit. Bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Come on. Connect. Come on. Come on. They first search far and wide for something to complain about.
Boss.
Yeah.
They don't know we live on moon.
I know, right? It's like fucking hell, man. How do you not know I'm on the moon? I make that very clear to everybody. Let me try doing this one again. Come on, scan it, scan it, scan it. There's a moon I'm leaning for, and stay a while. What do you mean you can't find it? What the fuck do you mean you can't find it? What do you fucking mean you can't find it? Server online. Ugh. Alright, you know what? I'm not doing this today. Chat, I'll fix this fucking later. Fuck it. We're breaking out. Chat, we are breaking out. We're breaking out the Gunther. Excuse me. We're breaking out this. Excuse me. Hi. Bwah! Hello, everyone. It is me, Gunther. How are you today? I would like to tell you about the fact that we are sponsored by the dragonstreasure.com/Kotetsu, where you can use code Kotetsu for 10% off your order on tea and coffee.
Hello, ME.
Hello, little me. I am Big Me. It is time for us to hang out together and farm the Sims. Oh, shit. Are you excited, little Gunther? Today, we're gonna hang out together. Me and you, buddy. Me and you, buddy. Oh, yeah. We do. We do. It's gonna be great. We're gonna make so many wonderful crops. We're gonna hang out. Oh, shit, wait! FarmCon? Oh, shit. Chat.
Good cops for boss.
Yeah! Agree! Alright, so I apparently missed FarmCon this year. That's apparently a thing that happened. Now, guys, I am thinking about starting... I know we had the existing map, right? But I've re-downloaded my favorite fucking map from the previous game, Silver Run Forest. It is entirely woods. Guys, it is entirely fucking forest, and it's amazing. Do you know why it's amazing? Because it's miserable. You have to chop down trees and destroy the stumps before you can do literally anything anywhere. It is so beautiful. It's just trees and trees and trees and trees, so you have to get your little chainsaw and just start trying to hope for the best. It's absolutely the best. Genuinely the best, and it makes me so fucking happy. Wait. Adds universal auto-loading. I'm sorry, what? Oh shit, thank you. Holy shit, wait. Universal auto-loading is so fucking useful. Hold on. Chat, this is fucking great. Universal auto-loading. Thank you. Holy fuck. Thank you. Universal auto-loading is gonna make things so much fucking better. Holy shit! Chat! The quality of life! It's going through the roof! Alright, let me double check on YouTube. Hey YouTube, are you still streaming? You guys see? Okay, they can still see. We're good, chat? We're good. VPN, like my VPN made some changes, right? So, I have no longer been able to set my area to where I had it set before. I had to set it into a new spot, and that makes me sad, chat. That makes me fucking sad. Hokideki!
Boss, VHY does YouTube chat look empty on stream?
Oh, that's because they haven't shown up yet. We're waiting on them. They're gonna show up eventually. See, I'm such a big threat to the VTubing sphere that half the time, right? We make things like dead silent, and then we like pick up around, what is it? It's 119 now. We usually pick up around like 4, right? So like I can hit double digits. We've been able to hit 20 concurrents at one point. It was pretty fucking cool.
YouTube is bunch of slowpokers.
Yeah, they're staying asleep until they get in here. It's sad. It's genuinely sad. What you gonna do, right? What you gonna do? Okay, I believe I should maybe have some things fixed. It's maybe fixed. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
We need to be up at 3 Uhr nachts to maintain farm.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, that's what you need to do. Like, if you're gonna have a farm, you need to make sure your farm is ready to fucking go, right? Alright, I think we get some good ideas here. Hold on. I believe I have now fixed. I think I've now fixed. Maybe I fixed. Did I fixed? I don't know. Maybe I did. We've installed some new mods, chat. We've installed new mods. And you know what we're gonna do now? We're gonna cry openly. And die over and over again. Okay, so I think...
The old mods were fired.
Yeah, exactly. We fired the old mods, say goodbye to the old mods, hello to the new mods. And now, if I just can get this stuff correct... Are we good? What?
T-moderated chat too much.
Exactly. They actually did their job once. It was awful. Do you guys know I had a moderator actually do their job? What the actual fuck? Who does that? Who fucking does that? What kind of nerd does their job on a streamer's chat? What the fuck? It's awful, man. It's just genuinely awful. Okay, so I think I've got this now. Okay. Everything should be ready now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Work. 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 Hey, I think it crashed. Damn it. But yeah, no, normally people on YouTube show up pretty early. We have... Okay, so, like, when I do the 10 a.m. start, YouTube tends to be, like, the first ones here, right? Then Twitch is, like, usually later in the day. But around that, like, noon to 3 p.m. Eastern time, we tend to have a very slow, methodical turnout. And then eventually we wind up getting that, like, sort of surge later in the day, right? That's what we normally get. I don't know if... Have I broken this? Hold on. I may have broken something. Uh-oh. 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 Hold on. Hold on. Haha! Okay. It's loading, I think. Oh, hi, JK. How you doing? It was fun playing video games with you earlier. Me, JK, Venom Cat, Akushi Audio, Forest Dweller VT, and the wonderful, amazing, delightful Webm Sauchu managed to get together and do a bit of Abiotic Factor, and we've got like a collab server, and it's gonna be fun, and I'm gonna hang out on there more at some point. And I'm waiting. I wanted to do some farm sim fairly early in the day. I thought it'd be fun. We've got like a private server thingy going on, so that'll be fun. That'll be enjoyable. We'll be doing more together soon. Will we? Maybe I'll be dead forever soon. I don't know. Do you ever just think that maybe I'm just like gone forever and everyone hates me and I'm just super dead? Do you ever think about that? Do you ever think about that? Average view duration 14 minutes, really? Well, I mean... Oh. 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 Excuse me, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Stream is live. We are farming. We're doing things. I've got Tenma in my ear. Actually, I don't anymore. Where'd Tenma go? I had Tenma in my ear. I had Tenma in my ear. What? Aw, it's not working. Joke's on you. When you come down here, I can just snag your soul to keep things together. Keep doing things together. Nah. Nah. I'm going to heaven, baby. I'm not going to hell. I believe in Christ the Father Almighty, the Holy Spirit, the Virgin Mary, the virgin birth, the communion of saints, the resurrection of the body. What else we got? There's like a whole list here. The sainthood. I believe in the Orthodox Church. Let's see. It says stairway to heaven. Yeah, and luckily God installed a chairlift. So it'll just take me a while. As I'm riding the chairlift to heaven. It's just gonna take me a while. I'm gonna be sitting there very slowly, just. It's gonna take me a few years to get there, but you know what? I've got all of eternity, so it'll be fine. Choo 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 choo. Choo 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 choo. He can't keep stealing my friends. He can keep getting away with it. He can keep getting away with it. He will keep getting away with it. You understand that, right? Yes. Yes. Alright, so the game is loaded. Let's go to video games. Game time! Hey, where's Farm Sim? Chat? Chat, where's Farm Sim? Chat? Chat? Oh, there's Farm Sim. Alright, everybody. It's time for Farm Sim. Look, I have dog. I have dog. Hello, dog. Look, he's dog. There's my dog. Yoink. Sparky, have some food. Alright, boys. So, this is our old farm. I realized after I loaded in that I didn't start the new farm. Alright, you know what? That's fine. Hold on, that's fine. Uh-oh. I forgot to start the new farm. You know what? That's probably... Hold on. we're gonna do a little bit of farm here, and then we're gonna start the new farm. Alright, welcome to my day today. I'd like to show you guys how cool it can be to be me. We're gonna 7 a.m. get up in the morning. We're not waking up at 8:30. We're waking up at 7 a.m. Chat, if you're not willing to wake up at 5 in the morning to tend to your farm, do you even deserve to have a farm? Do you even deserve to have a farm? If you're not waking up every fucking day at 5 in the morning, ready to party. Ooh, eggs. Eggs. What is it? Alt S? There we go. Eggs. Hey guys, welcome to my farm in the daily process. So my day starts with lifting a multi-ton pallet of mushrooms and carrying it over to the selling point. This selling point is sponsored by the Mafia, who has agreed to buy literally anything I produce as long as I help them hide their spends from the United States federal government. This has been a really good and profitable experience for me, and I think we can all agree that it's like a lot of fun, because we just like raise the eggs and the wait, chat, it didn't save my other, holy shit, wait, chat, where'd the other fucking, my other chicken coop's gone? What do you mean the other chicken coop's gone? I had a second one, we did a whole stream. What? was a whole second coop. Sir, the second coop has gone missing. A second plane has hit the World Trade Center, sir, and a second coop has gone missing from your farm. Well, I guess we're gonna have to invade Iran again. Ah, shit. Alright, guys. Get the band together, we're invading the Middle East. One of my chicken coops is gone. Damn it. Alright. What was my command for that? P? Was it? No. B. Shift P? Shift P. Well, fuck. Alright. That's a shame. That's a darn shame, you know that? I believe we can just buy another chicken coop, maybe? Right? We can just, like, buy another one, and then I can just, spend money on it, right? Hold on, hold on. Okay, so if I, like, label it out here, right? Customize the fence. There we go. What do you mean not enough money? What do you mean not enough money? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean not enough money? What do you mean not enough money? What? Where'd my money go? That was $2,000. What do you mean? So anyway, that was some baby back bullshit. Alright. So let's start with the middle amount of money. We're not doing a loan. Are you kidding me? We're not doing a loan. Hard economy, no start farm, no guided tour intro. We're going into the woods. Chat, it's time to go into the woods. Start fresh. We're going to a new location, everybody. There's a brand new location. This is going to be our home, chat. Our home. It is safer here, chat. Welcome! Welcome to City 17. You have chosen or been chosen to relocate to one of our finest remaining urban centers. Hold on. There we go. I have made the best thing ever. Welcome in to the first ever stream that I have ever done of this ever. Russia, Russia, they made me so down. Welcome to the joys of starting a new farm. So you've just got your brand new farm. Welcome to the new farm Enjoyment Enrichment Center. As you can see, this is going to be a hard adventure. So you've chosen to become a farmer. Well, there's a few things you're gonna have to get done fast, and you're gonna have to get them done well. You've only got $100,000 to your name, and you've managed to move into a new location after burning down your old farm and collecting the insurance money. Don't worry, it happens to literally all of us. At some point in your life, you're gonna have to get things done. Don't pay any attention to the signs saying ancient burial ground, just start digging. You might be able to find some new friends. Now, the first step in buying a new farm is going to be trying to find a place where people will actually pay you to grow your crops. That's right, we have to try and find the tiniest, shittest plot of land in order to try and make a little bit of extra money out of it. So we're gonna try and find a place for as cheap as physically possible. Don't worry, it may seem like a bit of a trouble, but give it enough time and it'll work. Oh! $9,000? Hold on, maybe. Hold on, chat. $27,000. Why is everything so much more affordable here? Hold on, 25 grand? 40 grand? What? Why the fuck is everything so affordable? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Chat. Everything is so fucking affordable. What the fuck? Is this what it's like to live in a place where most of the land is shit and hasn't been, like, built up yet? Look at that, like, even 14 acres. Like, a lot of this stuff isn't that fucking bad. Holy shit. 25 acres for 100,000? Fucking hell, man. Alright. Dude, look at this shit. Like, most of this crap isn't that fucking bad. Okay, some of these are a little bit worse than others. So, we have to buy a plot of land. I'm gonna go over to the place that was only like 14 bucks. I'm thinking... Expected yield potential! 89% yield. Mostly clay! Don't worry, the land was formerly the owners of an old married couple and a purple dog. The middle of nowhere! Muriel! Stop! Put down the X. Well, chat, we could buy some beachfront property. We could buy some riverfront property, yeah. Ooh, riverfront property, hold on. So that's like the cheapest land. I'm gonna, real quick, visit this oh. Oh, that's why it's cheap. Chat? Where the fuck's the road access? Oh, it's across the river? Oh, it's across this little stream. And here's the road, chat. So, I found out why this might be cheap land. So, here's the entire property. Let me walk the grounds of the property. It looks like we're lined off with this little, like, swampy area. There's fucking nothing here, dude. There's nothing here. Oh, no. It's just a little hill. This is the property you get for not the worst road I've seen. Okay. For heavy equipment, a dirt road is not the best idea in the world. We're gonna be taking a bunch of heavy farming equipment in and out of this. Like, that's my problem. And also the fact that, look how, like, uneven this is. I remember this plot. Wait, we've built a house here before, chat. When we were doing Farming Simulator 21, right? We built a house here. And we had, like, a tiny little house on the hill. Because that's the only thing we could fucking build, is a single house. Because this property was basically useless. I see why it's $10,000, chat. However, hear me out. It could still be a good idea, though. Chat, it could still be a good idea. What if we buy this property anyway, and we make it successful? I'm gonna try and find a piece of land that has plenty of space, but maybe actually has some flat bits to it. Wait, hold on. Does this one come with a house? Holy shit, wait. Chat, this one comes with a fucking house. Chat, this one comes with a house. Admittedly, there's nothing inside the house. I'm thinking we should buy this one, so we have a house. Hold on, how much is a house? How much is number 34? That is almost all of our money. However, hear me out, chat. It has a house. Like $97,000 for a home in the country? It has a sit-in porch. Chat, I think this might be our prime investment.
Hema, the weird guy is back and looking in the windows. He won't stop killing US chat.
Weird. Weird. The weird guy's back and looking in the windows. Which weird guy? Oh, well, these guys are selling their house. These guys are selling their house. So, I mean, I could buy this. Look, we got like a little, there's like a little wheelbarrow. We got like a little road coming up here. They're selling their house for $94,000, chat. I'm thinking we buy this place. I'm thinking we buy this place so we can have a home. Okay, are there any of these other properties that come with their own house? This'll work. Well, we won't have any money left over, but we will have a house. And $94,000 for a house on how many acres of land? Hold on a second, chat. How many acres of land is this property? That is 15 acres of land and a house for $97,000. You know what? We're buying this one. I don't fucking care. I'm buying this. This is mine now. I now have a home. Chat. We have a home. Look at this. It's beautiful. Now I can go inside the house. What do you mean I can't go inside the house? What do you mean I can't even, like, use the sleep? Okay, well, we're going to say that we can go in the house, and I'm going to put down the little, like, mat that lets you go in, that lets you sleep. And we'll just, like, we'll build it ourselves, you know? Hold on. But yeah, look at that. We own this home now. Admittedly, they didn't properly set it up with the home flags, but... farmhouse, and then I put down the doormat. There we go. There we go. All right, that'll represent going into the home. There we go. What do you mean it overlaps with another object? What do you fucking mean it overlaps with another object? What? What the fuck do you mean overlaps with another object? I can't put the fucking welcome mat that's supposed to make it so you can go into buildings on the patio. Okay, so we don't actually get the house. Oh, that's so fucking stupid. Chat, that is so fucking stupid. You can't even put a fucking patio on there? Really? Wait. You guys... Did this thing, like... What the fuck? Hold on. No, seriously, what do you fucking mean? Okay, that is genuinely fucking aggravating. Funny story. You get the land, but they still live there. No, that's not a deal. That is not the deal we are doing here, chat. Look at that. I can't even place it under the fucking thing. Something is bugged out. Something had to have fucking bugged out. Alright, you know what? Sure. There we go. There we go. I've at least got the bench outside of the house. Alright. So now we have a place to sleep. That's cool. We've got $2 grand, so we need to find a way to make some money. Alright. Best part, the abandoned stuff in the house. Well, yeah, I mean, we own the land now, and we own the home. It's just the home, for some reason, you can't really do anything with it. But, hey, we own it now. We have our own house. We have our own place to stay. Now we just need to... well, I guess we just need to try and make some money back. So how are we going to make money back? Well, the first thing we're going to do is take contracts out. Let's see. Dead wood, fertilizing, rock removal, spray, stone picking. Honestly, destroy specific rocks? Sure, why the fuck not? We'll borrow the items. Yeah, hell yeah. We're gonna do at least a little bit of these rock destruction missions, and we're gonna see if we can make some extra cash. Hell yeah. Alright. The one thing I don't like is you can do the visit thing, and it kind of takes away your need for most things, honestly. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, this shit, where you can just, like, instantly do this. Not a big fan of it, but it is a convenience thing. When my brother moved into his house, he found a stuffed fox. Oh, hell yeah. Like taxidermy, right? Or was it like a stuffed animal fox? In terms of, like, the little cutesy poo thing like a little kid has. Alright, so we need to go... so we'll turn around. Yeah, we'll take onto the road. Take a left at the T, and just follow the road all the way up until we get a Y. Alright, hell yeah. Hunted one. Hell yeah. I'm on board for that. That's cool as fuck. Chat, I don't think we should have that down there. Hold on. There we go. Lift it at least a little bit so we're not, like, stabbing it into the fucking floor. There we go. Wait, I can go jousting, chat. Hold on. I can go jousting! Ah, it's Heems. There you are. Heem bus. Oh, speaking of Fox, I need to make sure that I have Foxwoman actually turned up in my volume. Actually, wait, was Wemmy live? I forget. Was Wemby live right now? Because Temma's doing the collab, right? Shu's doing his stuff. Ines is doing her stuff. There we go. Yeah, Tenma's doing the collab. Was Remy doing anything today? Hold on. I like having people in my ear to make me feel like I'm not alone. You know what I mean? Oh, Mirachu. Mirachu's doing something. Okay. Apparently the previous owner was a hunter. Couldn't take all his trophies. Well, hey, you know what? I mean, do you guys understand how expensive taxidermied statues are these days? Truck looks like that one dog that was born with a short spine. Oh, what, this thing? This isn't a truck. This is a rock breaker. Normally, you're supposed to load these onto the back of trucks, right? You're not actually supposed to drive these down the road. But I don't have the truck, so instead, we are going to do this. Also, I'm having some issues with my VPN right now. For some reason, my provider mixed some stuff up, and now I can't connect my stream to PC. I can't actually connect my I can't connect my phone to the computer because of how they've changed their VPN protocol. So we're having to use the stopgap to try and do what we can. Oh, it's some Riesling. Prost! Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, we are going to... Okay, so at the Y junction, we're going to break off to the left. I'm going to try and stick on the shoulder at the very least, so I'm not, like, blocking traffic. Because that's a T junction. Oh, that's the T junction towards our house. Boom. Boom. I can just turn it on when I'm, like, here. I can just turn on the hydraulic rock breaker. You know, he kind of looks like the, oh... Well, I guess he kind of looks like the little Italian forklift guy from Cars. He's kind of got that sort of feel with the over-shoulder thing they've got going on there in the New Holland. Alright, so at the... It's not this Y junction, it's a left Y, isn't it? Yeah, it's a left Y. 10 mid noises make me happy. Oh, though our snow ship ever did sail, set for England on a windy day. Still we're waiting for the day, waiting for the day, waiting for the day when we get our pay. Oh, she was built in Roman time, she's held together with her bits of twine. Now we're waiting for the day, waiting for the day, waiting for the day when we get our pay. Oh, we're waiting for the day, waiting for the day, waiting for the day when we get our pay. I didn't expect it to take this fucking long to get there. New Holland sounds like a Fallout expansion. I would play New Holland. Are you kidding me? I would play New Holland. Dude, I would play New Holland. We have like a Holland, we have a, we find like a small place in the United States that's called New Holland, and we just set a Fallout game there. And you just try to use whatever you can of the local superstition and whatnot. Okay, so I used to do a lot, and I mean a lot, of Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas modding back in the day, right? I did Fallout 3, I did Fallout New Vegas, I did a little bit of Skyrim. And I'm gonna be honest, part of me really kinda wants to just like, see, okay, what's a place called, what's New Holland, what does it got? And then just, oh, we did the wrong, that's the wrong junction. Nope, nope, we're gonna have to turn back around. Why does this turn around so fucking faster than it actually goes forward? Okay, Fallout 3 certainly exists, doesn't it? I would never say Fallout 3 is a great game. I would barely say Fallout 3 is a good game. Fallout 4 is way fucking worse. But there's solid enough modding platforms. I still say New Vegas is the best fucking one. And I like... Well, okay, I understand if it's from an area that you're from, right? I totally get that. That's why we do mods. I would say that Fallout 4 has the best gunplay, right? Which is why I'm very excited for people to port Fallout New Vegas into the Fallout 4 engine. I hate the fucking dialogue tree in Fallout 4, and I think it's an unacceptable state that the game was left in. I think the fact that you can't be evil except for one expansion is also unacceptable. I think that most of Fallout 4 is just completely unacceptable. I have 100%ed Fallout 4 out of spite. Chat, I want to give you guys a little bit of a look into my mental, as the kids say. Into my headspace, into my thought process, alright? Let me just, like, give you guys a bit of an insight into my brain. The headpan. So, Fallout 4 pissed me off, and I hated it. I hated Fallout 4 so much, so unbelievably, undeniably much, that I completed everything. I actually completed everything. The entirety of Fallout 4. Every quest, every mission, every repeatable, as in doing every repeatable at least once. I got every ending. I finished every DLC to 100%. I did everything you could possibly do in Fallout 4 so that I could safely and securely call it a dogshit video game that is a mockery of the Fallout franchise and shows why Bethesda should not be allowed to have Fallout. I played everything I could possibly do in that game so that I could safely just point at people and go, this game is shit, and if you like this game, you're fucking wrong. Because I have 100%ed everything in that fucking game, and it's dog shit through and through. There are a couple of semi-decent missions in there. It's a fairly competent modding platform-ish, but it is a shit game, and you should feel bad if you enjoy it. That is why I went through 100% of the fucking game. There we go. That is a little bit of a peek into why I do things. When you spite me like that, I'm going to go out of my fucking way to do things the wrong way just to piss you off. That's why when certain people tell me, like, oh, don't do too much streaming. Don't do too much streaming. No, if you do too much streaming, then you're gonna ruin your entire career. You're gonna ruin that makes me pissed off. I want to do longer streams. I want to do more streams. Well, I mean, JK, the TV show isn't canon, so I don't give a fuck what they say about New Vegas. They already proved that they don't fucking understand Fallout in the TV series by claiming that Vault-Tec somehow nuked the world in order to make profits, something generic evil. So, I'm sorry, the TV show's already not canon. I don't give a fuck. Had a huge town of NPCs, the irradiated drive-thru. I'm gonna be honest. The building mechanics, I kinda like them. I think Sim Settlements does them a lot better. Thought Todd Howard himself said it was. Well, Todd Howard is a depressed, sad little man who can't get over high school and the fact that he was destroyed in the chess club, and the company of Bethesda, which used to be owned by ZeniMax, under ZeniMax was basically a drug running front. So, I mean, I don't really give a fuck what he says. He could say that the moon is made out of moon rocks, and I would, for a brief moment, think it was made out of fucking cheese. He could say that water is safe to drink, and I would never touch tap water again. I don't care what he says. But Hima, but no. You keep down this route. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Yeah, no, okay, legitimately speaking here, let's pull back the veneer of spite and anger. I really don't mind that much, right? But the fact that the circumstances around how the Fallout franchise was purchased, right? The circumstances around why they bought the franchise, how they bought the franchise, what they wound up doing with it, the bullshit with ZeniMax and their law firm, all that shit. All of that very, very, very much pisses me off to an extreme degree. And it's as a... How do I put this? I believe that anyone who respects anything with gaming culture, who respects anything with actual artistic integrity, should take a moment out to understand that yes, you can enjoy the Fallout franchise. No, Bethesda's Fallout is not a good game series. No, they didn't save the Fallout franchise. No, they did not help literally anything to do with it. All they fucking did is bought an already highly successful franchise that was being managed by individuals who did not know how to run a business, who were actively using it as a... Because again, the people who are... Let me tread very fucking carefully here, actually, because I'm going to make legally actionable accusations if I do not word my things very, very carefully, and I don't want to be sued. Not that anyone's going to hear this, which is one of the reasons why I like being a literal who. Because it means I can talk about shit without having to worry as much about being sued. The long and short of the Fallout franchise is that the Fallout series itself was highly successful, highly profitable, and was damaged not by it being dead, but by a group of individuals who decided to buy into a project to potentially, allegedly, run the franchise into the ground so they could use it as a money funnel. The same way that the hockey team, the Lightnings, was allegedly owned by the Yakuza to do a similar thing, because criminal organizations like taking things and then running them into the ground. There are a large number of criminal organizations that will oftentimes get involved with game design or other scenarios and will actively take a successful, profitable product, run it into the fucking ground, and make money off the fact, the simple fact, that they themselves have quote-unquote lost money because they use it as a way to funnel money from human trafficking, drug smuggling, and worse into legitimized money. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Really high-tech technology can't handle drugged-up man in his underwear wielding a battle axe. It perfected the base protection, 20 mutant gorillas. Well, there's a lot of things with this that, again, because Bethesda... ZeniMax was never supposed to be a company to make money. It was supposed to be a company to smuggle drugs and other fun things like that. Allegedly, of course. And I think that there's a lot of individuals who don't remember the Coke submersible, or the airplane that was being used by ZeniMax to smuggle drugs in and out of the country. I think we kind of tend to forget that. I'm just saying. Nobody likes to really remember the fact that they got caught doing that shit. Nobody likes to remember the amount of industrial espionage that was alleged to be going on at the time period, the amount of server destruction that was going on allegedly at the period, the amount of horrible fucking things that were going on behind the scenes. Again, these people never understood Fallout. I would say, I think that Morrowind was good in spite of people like Todd. Oof. Fuck. Jeez, I'm gonna have to use the super strength, aren't I? Yep. Hold on. Come on. There you go. I don't like using super strength. Which way am I going? Oh, that's down. I need to go up. Morrowind's underappreciated. Morrowind was in... There we go. There we go. I like how this game uses European-style trucks. Oh, hey! It's a resident trucking expert. Our resident trucking and wrestling expert. Hello, Horace. Good to see you. the thing is, right? Morrowind is good in spite of a lot of the people who were working on it, right? And because of some of the people who were allowed to go free and wild with it. I think that ZeniMax should have stuck... ZeniMax should have stuck with what it was good at, which is buying other people's properties and destroying them. Oh, I'm sorry, that's what they did do. My bad. I messed up there. Bethesda should have stuck with what it was good at, which was the Terminator games, which were fan-fucking-tastic. You know, most people don't remember. ZeniMax made some fan-fucking-tastic FPS back in the day. They made the Skynet games, they made the Terminator games, they made some fantastic games, right? They made some good MMOs. They could have made Fallout good. They could have. They chose not to. Imagine advertising your graphics card with Morrowind. Lost hundreds of hours to Morrowind because of my graphics card. Game came with it as a free copy. Well, the thing is, that's a very common thing to do, is to just... Nope. Uh-oh. Can you get out of my way? Thank you. Hold on. I'm gonna have to keep using the super strength here because I keep forgetting that this one has the, Come on, you little piece of shit. Come on. Come on, just stable it back out. There we go. Yes, the super strength is a mod. New Vegas was screwed over. New Vegas was completely screwed over because the thing is, ZeniMax never wanted New Vegas to be successful with this. Bethesda didn't want New Vegas to be successful with this. The team was fucking spiteful of New Vegas' success. They hated the idea that they were able to make a successful video game. And that's why so many individuals came out of the fucking woodwork to infest that company afterwards, throw out everybody who did a good thing with that game, take it over, and then made dog shit like the fucking Outer Worlds or whatever it was. Outer Worlds? Yeah, because Outer Wilds was the one that was so successful that it basically killed off any brand recognition of Obsidian stuff. I made bank off of fucking New Vegas, chat. I made fucking bank off that game. That game made me thousands of dollars. Outer Worlds was pretty fun. Not gonna lie, I played it on Switch Lite. You know, you can enjoy bad games, right? I'm just gonna say Morrowind didn't hold up at all. And Bethesda has a history of their games not holding up and breaking as time goes on. I would say that the story holds up. I would say that a lot of the gameplay elements hold up. I would say the graphics hold up if you actually just change it to the more maximum set, the higher end settings. I'd say the interactivity holds up. Their short burst popularity company, well, did you ever play the Terminator games that they did? Because those were pretty good. Those are actually really, really, really good. The Terminator games were so fucking good. Skynet was good. Some of their MMO projects back in the day, like way back in the day, were really fucking good as well. Alright, let's see if I can load this up. There we go. Beautiful. Excuse me. Pardon me. Which vehicle? How do I switch which vehicle I'm using? That is control group. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Good. Hell yeah. Alright, let's circle around. Whoop, whoop. Because Bethesda has made some very, very good games. Again, they were... At one point, Bethesda was pushing the boundaries of what graphics could do in gaming, which people tend to forget. They started falling on their laurels, they started falling on a lot of these things. The biggest issue I find with a lot of people is they forget that a lot of these companies aren't the same company anymore. Why do you have a random car jammed in between the trailers? What do you mean? What? Oh, that's a crane that's supposed to be used for picking these things up, but I'm using a mod where I can just auto-load these things in, because I think the controls on this... That red thing is a crane arm. I think the controls on this are a little bit rough, so I'm just kind of skipping out on the things I don't want to do and focusing on the things I want to do. Hello there. Hello there. Hello, Amanda. How you doing? Planting non-narcotics to make narcotics money? What? What the fuck? Smashed my steel-lipped mug into my front tooth and I want to die. What? Sorry, what? Like creating my own world within a game world when I'm playing? Well, okay. I can understand that. Especially for individuals who are closer to the Minecraft generation. I can understand that. I can get behind that. Nothing necessarily wrong with that. I enjoy entering into a world, leaving a little bit of a mark on it, and having a solid story that I can enjoy with lovely characters. Watching a YouTube of a guy in Tokyo that went to a 24/7 non-staff thrift store. Retro games collection was huge. Well, I mean, retro gaming has always been huge in Japan. I love it. I see the action is fast and furious. It always is. It always is. I really think I love bad game teams, no sarcasm. Well, there's nothing wrong with loving bad games, right? I mean, I enjoy bad games because they let me understand more about the developers. They let me see more of what goes in to the mindset that builds these out. You know what I mean? It allows me to learn a lot more than a good game. Bad games will always teach you more than a good game. You know what I mean? Ohayo! Hello, Clanker. Playing a good game, you'll have fun, right? Playing a bad game? Oh, hell yeah. Soundtrack's really good quality, too. Hey, Morrowind's really good. Good soundtrack, good gameplay. A lot of people will give shit onto, it's like, well, you have a percentage chance to hit, so you'll be missing. Yeah, if you're using a low enough stat that you're missing, I'm sorry, you've misunderstood the game. Actually, I'm not sorry, but you have misunderstood the game, because if you're missing, it's because you shouldn't be using that skill. You really need to be taking your time to pay your trainers, earn money, get stuff ready to go, have a high enough skill rating, and don't use something you're not skilled in. Too much horse game. Oh no! What'd you do? Thought there'd be on chilling on a Saturday. Bad games teach you so much. Bokosuka Wars taught me to run face first into trees and find knights to fight for me. Well, it can teach you, like, you can learn more from a bad experience than you'll learn from a good experience, and you can learn more from what not to do than you will from what to do in a lot of cases. A good example is not always a good game, right? Now, for the average player, when you're not looking to make a game yourself, yeah, you want to play good games. You don't want to play a fucking bad game. I don't blame you if you enjoy a bad game. Maybe it's got nostalgia to you, maybe it's got some sort of, like, family experience or something. Maybe it's just something that you enjoy. You find it fun. Or the things that I think are bad, or that the average person thinks are bad, aren't necessarily connected with the rest of it there. Oh, hold on. Boys, I think I'm starting to have some minor vocal issues here today. I did my warm-ups and whatnot. I thought it was fine. There we go, hold on. But yeah, a lot of games and a lot of things, if you're going to be learning how to do something better, you'll learn more from the mistakes of others, or the mistakes of yourself, than you will from the successes of others. Because a lot of times, when somebody's successful, or when somebody fails, they're not going to tell you the real reasons. So either way, you're going to have to dig into it. But usually when something fails, it's a little bit more obvious why it fails, if you're not blinding yourself with politics or the like. Which, my goodness, has politics been the enemy of progress. The very concept of progress has become something that has been anathema just because it's been politicized. Where are you at? So I need to drop this off at the wood turner or the furniture factory. Contract says... Where am I delivering? Where am I delivering? Where am I delivering? I'm gonna take a guess and say it's this one. Well, let's hope that's correct. Well, is that good? What do you mean 18 delivered? Holy shit, they're magic! Hold on. Chat, the trees are fucking magic. Hold on. Uh-oh. Found a freebie called Endless Skies. Burned some 40 hours a while back. Oh yeah, Endless Skies is awesome. Shotgun isn't gonna hit a target from football. Come closer. May have been injectively bad, but it was the right game for you at that point in your life, and it helped you through things. Yeah, no, there's a lot of that. Horse game. Carl Malone is obsessed with horse game. I cracked the seal on it Wednesday. Just be aware of what you're getting into. It is a gotcha. It is a gotcha. Hey, 10 grand. All right, chat. Hell yeah. We got 10 grand. Now, it is time. It is time to look at contracts. Fertilizing, stone picking, spraying. Well, I guess we're not doing almost any of those, but we are going to go back to base. Wherever base is, hold on. We're gonna go back to my house. My lovely house out in the countryside. Look at that, that's my home. Chat, my home! Not this. This, we don't live in this. It's locked. They didn't sell me the keys. My beautiful, beautiful home. I think I made the same mistake when we played this in 21. I think we made this exact same mistake because I thought that this was an actual house and it was not. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Factories. Selling points. Alright, cheapest selling point that money can buy. Small farmer's kiosk. Yep. Yeah. Small farmer's kiosk. Oh, we can't. I'm gonna have to make more money before we can get that. Hold on. Can I put this out by the road? Hold on. Can I put this out by the road? Or no? Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. Chat, this is such a good idea. Hold on. There we go. Ta-da! So chat, people can go down to the road. They can buy shit down here. We just have to bring it down there. Now we have to get product to be able to sell. Sure. You know what? I'll sleep till sleep till 6:30 in the morning. Cried watching Uma Musume lore videos. Oh, they're sad. Horse racing sad. Horse racing sad. Good old Vintage Story is still kicking, though I spent as much time playing as I did trying to find mods and understand how to make the world gens suck less. Yeah. Watched someone finishing Final Fantasy VIII last night. I cried with them through the cinematics, and it made me miss game streaming. Well, game streaming's fun. Streaming games is fun. Like, again, it's an enjoyable experience. It's good. Alright, so we have our sales point. We have our little, like, selling point down here. So we can bring our stuff from the house down to here. And people will buy things from here. Farm to table, fresh and local. Hell yes. Hima doesn't read my comments anymore. It's because I disappoint him, I get it. What? No, I'm just slow. Guys, I don't know if you can tell by the fact that my voice is cracking and whatnot. I am sick. I'm very fucking sick. I'm streaming anyway, out of spite. Because somebody pissed me off. By telling me what I can and can't do. So I'm going out of my way to spite them. Because I know it's going to hurt them more for me to actively ignore their advice. And maliciously stream in spite of their advice. And it is malicious. Trust me. Hope you feel better soon, man. I'll feel better eventually. I'll feel better eventually. There's just a lot going on. And the thing is, like, emotional manipulation in video games and almost anything, really, it works for a reason. It's because it's well calculated. Oh, hey there, pupper. You having fun? You have fun? You're booming like a basset hound? Boof, 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 boof. It's okay, I think about you even if you don't think about me. Oh, it's okay that you hate me. Alright, where are we going this time? Oh, okay. So we'll hit off onto that dirt road and then we'll take the rest of the way. I may have made a mistake. As long as you're making a new mistake every day, is it really that much of a problem? Just make new mistakes. Dealing with burnout myself? Oh, I don't really get burnout. I just get horribly sick. Over and over again. Because the thing is... how do I put this? How do I put this? A lot of times, when I start to feel burnout, somebody says something fucking stupid that pisses me off enough that I just keep on going. And the fact that I have haters at all gives me just that enough fuel. Just that slightest bit of fuel, right? That tiniest bit of a push to just work through and not burn out. And also, I kind of tend to just play whatever the fuck I want and say, fuck your metrics, fuck your success rates, fuck your everything. Fuck you, I'm gonna have fun. I'm not here for money, I'm not here for views, I'm not here for anything other than just to hang out with the boys. And, fuck you if you think you can change me. You know what I mean? Like, fuck you if you think you can change me. I had to change before, and I chose to change before. When I lost fucking everything. I'm not gonna change for somebody who fucking hates me. Living out of spite, there you go. I mean, shit. I think that's part of how I survived getting fucking shot, man. Spite. Fucking hell. So, what mistake did you make, JK? What mistake did you make? Did you overschedule? Did you kill a man in Guam just to watch him die? Did you violently oppress a native population who is now violently rising up? And you are doing everything you can to hide the fact that now one of your CEOs is dead in a mass shooting? Because somebody picked your CEO as a target, so now the CEO of one of the largest hedge funds in the United States is dead, and they're trying to act like your CEO there that's dead was just a random worker. And more people are realizing that you've been screwing them over for about 100 years now, buying property out from under them, forcing up values of properties and everything else. As the entire world begins to slowly wake up to your deception, realizing that the oppressed population was oppressed in the first place. Oh, okay. I have some gum. Each piece has a caffeine equal to an espresso in it. Oh, okay. All right. That's much different. That's much different. That's much different. That's much different. I mean, I hope you get well soon. That's much worse than what I was talking about. That's much worse than what I was talking about. Lord Mollington's almost done with the Phase docu. Oh, hell. That's fucking awesome. Well, it's also going to be sad, because having it done means that you don't have it to look forward to anymore. Is that weird? Like, am I weird for wanting to have something to look forward to more than I am wanting to have the thing? Probably. Probably. Sounds like a John Grisham novel. Writer's block probably creates imposter syndrome, which fuels the burnout. I mean, just stop having writer's block. Just stop fucking having writer's block. Just stop having writer's block. I'm getting overwhelmed. Overstimulated from the different tangents going on here at the same time. Don't think about it. It's okay. Go back to sleep. Relax. There's nothing to worry about. Nothing's going wrong. Everything's under control. It's fine. You're okay. Everything is fine. Just don't think about it. 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 Stop thinking about it. Don't think about it. Just don't think about it. Just don't think about it. Just don't think about it! Stop thinking about it! You're thinking about it! Stop! I'm so happy people like Maul go so hard for FaZe. It's a great little company. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I mean, I keep going harder for FaZe because more and more people are saying, one of these days you're gonna get your comeuppance on this, one of these days you're gonna get egg on your face. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna enjoy this thing even more now that you're telling me to walk away from it. Fuck you. Hiya. $4,000. I googled it. Apparently the same brand that they're putting in the MRE. Oh, that sounds fucking great, man. Dude, you gotta get me some of that. Like, suggest that on Throne so I can, like, put that up there. Tangential fractals? No, we talk about so many tangents so you can't keep track of which one's which, so I can hide the situation. You know what I mean? It's so that I can hide the situation, and people won't realize what I'm talking about might be a serious situation that's building up that could explode at any minute. The more little tangents and whatnot that I throw out like that, the less likely I am to get killed for talking about something that I fucking shouldn't. You know what I mean? That's just how things go. Fractals. Fibonacci. Himawari. I am a very friendly person who has never done anything improper in his life, alright? I'm very proper. I'm very prim. I'm very nice. I'm very friendly. Train sex. I have not had sex on a train. Believe it or not, I don't ride the train to go have sex. Alright? I'm far too dense for that. Are you kidding me? Alright, let's go travel back towards home. There we go. Alright, time to go to sleep and wait for the next day. Tomorrow's another day. You know what? Chat, 5 a.m. We're gonna wake up at 5:0500 and get to work. Horse Game's been infecting everything else. Put a few UMA characters in Fire Pro Wrestling Federation. Currently undefeated. Ah, chat, it's 5:30 in the morning. The day has started. It's beautiful. It's time for a contract. Deadwood fertilizing, wood transport. Wood transport! Hell yeah. Borrow items. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get to work. Enter vehicle. Everybody's just renting the same truck over and over again. What the? Hold on. Do I just get that for free? Hold on, chat. Do I just get a fucking forklift for free? Chat, there's just a free forklift over there. Holy shit, that's amazing. Holy shit, that's awesome. There's just a free fucking forklift. Alright, so I need to... Yeah, just go north until a T-junction, and I should get there. Alright. Let's go. Imagine if trucking was this easy, chat. You just wake up, go out there, wait for somebody else to load everything in, drive to the other location, trade it out, make $4,000. You don't have to own the truck, you don't have to do anything. You just, like, take somebody else's stuff, boom, 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 you're good to go. No regulations, no licensing, no nothing. Why does everybody have their brights on? Why does everybody have their fucking brights on? Hi. Also, why are you all going so fucking slow? You're forklift certified, right? I've been forklift certified by 5 different companies, man. I've been forklift certified by, I think it's 5 different companies. It might be a little less, but I've been forklift certified multiple times. I'm forklift certified, 10-key certified. I've got my security certifications. I've got certifications for armed security, private security, overseas security, armor usage. I've got certifications for forklift. I've got certifications for, because usually it's a company-by-company basis. Yeah, I've got my words per minute certifications, which apparently I don't hit anymore, but I've still got the certifications. Not a lot of thingy bakushin. What? Baku baku bakushin, 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 baku baku bakushin, bakushin, bakushin. I will warn anyone, literally anyone, who is getting into the horse racing game to remember that this is a gacha. It's a very well-oiled gacha. It is designed to get you to spend as much money as possible and to get you addicted. I would like to remind all of you again and again and again that it is an insidious game. It is a game that will be set up to lure you in, bring you in, get you hooked, and then slowly take away all of your advantages as you get more addicted to get you more and more likely to spend more and more money until you are spending a fuck ton of money. Oh, you're not spending money now, but it's entirely designed from the ground up to get you to the point where you will spend money eventually. Someday you'll spend money, and the first time you spend money, it'll be fine. And the next time you spend money, and the next time, and the next time, and the next time, and the next day, 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 and the next day. Well, actually, it's designed to make the whales spend more money because really, the average user doesn't matter if they spend too much money, but you want the whales to spend a bunch of money. Because the truth of it is they like start with a really fast give out, right? So you get used to it. They slow it down. It'll get slower and slower and slower, so it'll kind of incentivize you towards that, but the real incentivizer is supposed to be for the people who will be spending a fuck ton of money, right? People who are spending like 10,000, 20,000, whatever. That's why you can go through a full 200 pulls. And if you went for a full 200 pulls on Kitsan Black, you had a 35% chance of getting her with 200 pulls. Getting a single instance of her with 200 pulls is about 35% chance, right? And the entire game is built around a series of those mechanics where they try to make you feel like you're going to miss out, so that if you're one of the whales who has all that money, you'll spend more money as like the top level there, which is also why the like a set of 10 pulls, I think it is what, 30 bucks? I think it's like 10 pulls for 15 or 30. And they've got the like lower cost intro bits and whatnot. So let's see, that is what, 10 pulls times $15. We'll just say 10 pulls times $15, we'll say about, and then you've got 200 pulls before you get a freebie. So you can see how the money can just massively, massively fucking stack up. And they've also got the timers set there. They have the, they have every single mechanic they can possibly have to try and get you a little bit there. I know that there's different rates on whether you're using paid or freebies as well, because most of these games usually do that. It's a fairly accepted way of doing business. Whether you like it or not, that's just how things go usually. Mad World via Donnie Darko. Follow You Into the Dark. Glycerin by Bush, according to your preference themes. I don't remember names. Are you kidding me? I barely remember the names of my friends. I'm not gonna remember names of songs. Not just the gotcha part, the entire game depends on RNG. Well, it doesn't just depend on RNG, it's RNG that can be easily reinforced because the RNG's hidden. The RNG itself is hidden, so they can hide it behind things. They can get you to think that there's differences that aren't there, or they can put differences there that you're not going to be aware of. They can do such wonderful things as prior games did in the past. I'm not alleging that this game is doing it, but there are games in the past that have done the whole, oh, we'll give you this convenient option, and your RNG will be worse if you use the convenience as opposed to using the inconvenience, because the inconvenience keeps you playing for more. They can do modifications on individual characters, because again, everything's black box. You're not going to fucking know this. It's black box in the sense that you're not going to be aware of literally anything. I want to make a video dedicating a song to Hima during karaoke day. Oh. Well, whatever you want to go with, I'm fine with it. Like I said, man, my main focus on this stuff is entertaining you guys. I'm not sitting here to do the usual content creation slog that these people sit on their fucking high horse and declare you have to fucking do. I'm not here to do content creation quote-unquote right. I'm here to do content creation to actually entertain people. You know what I mean? I'm here to do content creation to actually make the world a slightly better place just by making it a more entertaining place. Which is, again, one of the reasons why it pisses me the fuck off to no end the amount of people who are saying that I'm doing this shit wrong. Fucking hell. I have had that since day fucking one, by the way. Of people sitting there on their damn high horse telling me I'm doing shit wrong. Fuck you. It's not wrong. It's how I want to fucking do it. Yeah. I get it. I've done content creation since 2008. You're not telling me anything fucking new when you're sitting there saying, hey, are you aware that you're suboptimal right now? Yes. Yes, I fucking am. It's fun. I like doing it this way. Fucking hell. Well, the thing is, I do put in hard work, right? I'm putting in like 12, 14 hours, and I get bitched at about that. I put in all this fucking work behind the scenes. I put in work into actually getting a hold of artists. I'm dumping almost all the money from this channel goes back into the channel, and it goes into community artists, right? I'm just gonna record Pippa the Rippa with a Battle Droid voice changer. Send you guys. Fuck yeah, I'm on board for that. My entire life I only spent $8 on gacha, called Buried Bones. Maintained by one guy. Applied to my bug fix ideas and inquiries. I wanted to support him. Well, and that's what you should do, right? Like, okay, I was working with an artist somewhat recently, right? And it became clear to me that they weren't happy with what I was commissioning. And they were trying to offer the bare minimum and screw me over on it. And I just fucking reminded them, I didn't commission you for the art. I commissioned you to support you in this case. So, what? I thought you just wanted this art thing and I didn't want to make it. It's like, if you don't want to fucking make it, tell me what you do want to make here, and we'll find a fucking middle ground. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Just talk to me instead of trying to hide this shit and act like you're some sort of secret squirrel. I see through your bullshit immediately. I'm fucking dense about a lot of things. I am simultaneously fucking dense and aware of people's bullshit, right? Like, a lot of the times when people are trying to screw me over, and they're going, haha, he doesn't see a single thing, I'm screwing him over so much. No, I see it. No, I actually do see how you're screwing me over, right? I was a Mensa member. I see how you're screwing me over. I understand. I am just hoping that you'll fucking wake up enough, that you'll stop fucking doing it, and usually I see you screwing me the fuck over. See you playing Mr. like wise guy talking with your friends in the background, acting high and mighty, right? And I just kind of write that down in my little book. I remember it. I write it down. I keep you in mind. I know when you're fucking me over. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I need to get that shit off my chest a little bit there. Yes, I'm dense about many things. I've also been doing this for many fucking years. I understand what you're actually fucking doing. I wasn't Mensa, but I was part of an experiment in Alaska looking into precious intelligence. I scored very high on my Mensa scores. The only reason why I didn't stick with it initially was because of the amount of money that they cost in order to keep as an active member. Long term, the issue is I had a bullet lodged in my fucking brain that actively did lower my intelligence level. Mensa is an organization that requires a minimal IQ of 140. They put you on a series of IQ tests, and your minimal entry requirement is 140, 141, 140 on 3 separate tests. And that is the bare minimum entry. Yeah. I was tested as a child, I was tested as an adult, and again, when you go on your entry, you take the test, they confirm if you are able to meet their minimal entry standards, they prefer a higher level than the 140 IQ. You take your tests, they charge you a bunch of money, and then they let you be a member, and it gives some job opportunities, some networking opportunities. It's not really as impressive as it used to be, but it's like, again, I can be dense. I can be a bad judge of character, right? But usually I'm pretty decent at telling when somebody is specifically screwing me over, and I can kind of see through a bit of the bullshit, even if I still let somebody screw me over for a bit. Because at the end of the day, I really want people to do better, I want people to be better, and when somebody proves to me that they will never be better, I'm going to mark that down, and eventually I'm going to make a phone call, and they are going to regret it for the rest of their fucking lives. Because believe it or not, I'm not joking when I say I have some nobility. I have some connections, right? This is not some form of paranoid schizophrenia or what have you, right? This is actually blue blood. I was directly connected to nobility in Germany. I was directly connected to a few nobilities because, guess what? Nobility tends to interbreed with nobility. And I have little phone calls I can make. And I really don't like making them. But there's been more and more people lately who have pushed, and pushed, and pushed, and pushed, and pushed, saying, well, you can't do that, you wouldn't do that. And then something fucking happens, and their life gets fucked over completely, and they're left wondering what the hell happened after they pushed some fucking buttons they shouldn't have. It's silly. It's very silly. It's very silly. Very, very silly. There's a saying, fear the wrath of a patient man. I'm incredibly patient. I don't like making use of any of this shit, you know what I mean? I had someone say to be a better streamer, because that's the generic response they always fucking give. JK, that's the generic fucking response they always give, and they always act like it's some new revelation, because these people are watching the same 3 or 4 people looking at the same numbers. Yes! Yes, YouTube videos and shorts do really, really good. No, you're not a fucking streamer if that's all you're doing. Yes, there is a prevailing wisdom that, hey, if you want to be successful, stream less and do these other things more. No, fuck you. Fuck you. That's not fun streaming. And when everybody's optimizing, it no longer fucking works. If everyone's hyper-optimized, it doesn't fucking work. Oy. Hold on a second here. Heard this guy was a member of Mensa, but he couldn't afford the fees. Dude, so he had to eat lead paint chips and watch Skibidi Toilet in his IQ. No. No, it's literally, it's a membership, it's a rich kids club, right? Hold on. I spent a little bit of money on pause permission with an outdated game. The extra credit one was the OG guy released a bunch of videos. How free-to-play games get you. Was in Mensa, a lot of experiments in Alaska. What is Mensa? Born into a white trash family, adopted later in life. Asperger's. Never tested as a child. Intelligence is highly correlated with schizotypical personality. I mean, there's a lot of people who want to correlate things that they don't like because they're fucking stupid. Like, again, it's very funny how many midwits will love to correlate things and declare, no, 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 aren't you aware this thing that is good is actually bad because I hate this thing because my dad didn't love me as a kid? Okay, cool, that's fine. Your parents didn't love you, so you're gonna rage against the machine. It's alright, it's okay, not everybody's parents love them. You were an insufferable twat. So it's okay, I wouldn't love you either. It's okay, buddy. There we go. Oh, man. No, I'm just in a bad mood today, I guess. Holy shit. 6 grand, fuck yes. Normies also don't understand intelligence, not to sound egotistical, but a 2D object can observe a 3D object by definition. Well, yeah, but the thing is, we've got such an overload. That we've got such a fucking overload of midwits who want to. There's no shame in being stupid, right? There's no fucking shame in not being the smartest man on Earth, right? There's no fucking shame in having a limit, accepting it, and moving forward, right? There's never been a But we have this, like, glut of these idiots who want to, like, sell their fucking advice, do this, that, the other, like, be the biggest, coolest super dude ever. No. No. Fucking no. Like, seriously, there are limits to everything. Like, I'm willing to admit my fucking limits. Wait, they lowered their fucking limit to 130? What the fuck? They lowered it from it used to be 140, 141, 140. Wait, did they just go 130, 131, 130? Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Well, but the thing is, not everybody's going to be high IQ. I'm not the highest IQ there is. I'm a lot fucking dumber than I used to be, man. I took a fucking bullet to the head. Shit fucks you up, man. Let me see here. Was also told to just not upload just raw VODs, cut them down to like 20 minutes or it wouldn't be seen. Depending on what algo we're talking about, yeah. What error are we talking about? You can cut them down to 20 minutes. Sometimes you want to make them longer. There's the sleep watchers, right? So, one of the advices that I used to get was you either want to, and again, this is the advice that I gave as well. I spent some time working with multi-channel networks back in the day. The advice I used to get and give was you either want them to be really short or really long, right? Like either a 10-minute video or a 4-hour video, right? Like, it depends on what your retention metrics are, right? If you can do a series of like 20-minute really punchy things that are cut down to a really long thing, that can work. If you've got content that people can fall asleep to, that can work. There's like a lot of different ways that you can do this shit, you know what I mean? Didn't pay attention to anything that wasn't an RPG or Pokemon when I was a kid, so it skewed my scores. There's nothing fucking wrong with that, man. And at the end of the day, they're just fucking scores, right? My thing is, it's like whether I am anything special or not, it shouldn't fucking matter. Let's be honest, at the end of the day, it really shouldn't fucking matter whether you're special or not. What should matter is what are you going to fucking do with it? What are you going to do with today? What are you going to do moving forward? How are you going to make your life better? You know what I mean? How the fuck are you going to make your life better? What are you doing today that you couldn't do yesterday? What are you doing tomorrow to fix how you fucked up yesterday? To fix how you fucked up today? How are you gonna find your fucking solutions here, man? Took that test over 20 years ago. Was hungover, baked as fuck, took it in English, scored a 138. Had I taken it in Norwegian, I might have scored higher. Well, there's the fucking thing, right, man? Like, a lot of this shit. You can be the smartest man on Earth. You can be the smartest fucking man on Earth. And I got a question for you. Are you applying it? If no, well, you're not gonna get anything fucking done. You're literally just not gonna get anything fucking done if you're not applying yourself. Oil, taproot, fruit and vegetable. Sure, I'll make some fruit and vegetable. Why the fuck not? Yeah, sure. Make some fruit and veg. Hell yeah. Okay, yes. Can I? Okay, cool. We got one. Sweet. We're not gonna be able to do anything with this yet because I still need to get a water and a truck. Look at that. Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Okay, so we need to get water and manure. What do you mean water and manure? What? What's your produce? Water. Oh, okay, so I can just do water. Okay, cool. So I don't have to get manure. So we just have to get a water truck, we have to get a water stand, and then we'll be good. Alright, cool. What's the cheapo sleazo water? Let's see here. Cheapo sleazo water. Tenma noises make me happy. Okay. It's a doghouse. Why is a doghouse that fucking expensive? Really? Chickens. Nope. Sheds, silos, silo extensions, external container. Let's see. How much do I need for that? Multi-crop greenhouses. Buy bulk manure and straw for 30% discount and free water. Get your fridge producing. Oh, fuck yes. Excuse me. Thank you. Holy shit. Oh, hell yes. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Get our water loaded over there and over there. Alright, next thing we need to do is... But yeah, no. I'd agree with that same advice. I mean, it does fucking work. It can work, right? It can work. Is it the optimal advice? Fucking hell, man. The optimal advice is make content you would want to fucking watch. Make content people want to watch, right? Fruit and veg, slow your roll, buddy. Like your energy today, Hima? Angry but in the pilot seat? I mean, shit, man. For the longest fucking time, I have been so angry about a lot of this shit. Because there's a lot of people who, again, they sit there and they fucking pretend like they're geniuses because they were able to pull out their credit card, bought a few views to get themselves started, leech off of other people's success for a bit. Because again, the collab shit and whatnot, leeching off of somebody else, you can, like, build your success network, all that shit. You can build yourself up by basically, like, find a creator who's bigger that's doing the same sort of shit that you're doing, work with that bigger creator, use their shit, leverage yourself to get up and off the initial hill, and then once you get yourself to a better position, bing, bang, boom, yada, 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 right? My problem is that I already asked myself the questions before I'm taught the answers. Then school taught me to be very specific in producing a desired answer. Ruined my education. Well, I mean, because schools are fucking stupid. Schools are for retards. They're not for anybody who actually knows what the fuck they're doing. Schools are for retards. The businesses are for fucking retards. You have middle management asswipes who don't understand what it actually takes to be smart, sitting there rebuilding a system so they can feel better about themselves. You want to be successful? Be a fucking midwit. You want to be successful? Be a fucking midwit. Tell people what they want to hear. Be a fucking midwit. Sit and slave your life away. Give in to the existing fucking systems. Bing, bang, boom, you're good to fucking go. Give up your humanity. Give up everything you've got. You'll be successful, all right. For a few weeks. A few months. Maybe. 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 Give up everything, and you might be a little successful. And the thing is, right? If the system's made by retards for retards, and I fucking fail at it, okay, cool. Why do I give a fuck? All of these people are beneath me anyway. You know what I mean? Like, these people are fucking beneath me anyway. Whoa! You're going to have a better time by looking out, being happy where you can, find your joy, spend a little bit here and there. If you need to make some money, make some money. If you need to do some shit, do what you gotta do. Recognize that you don't have to be the smartest fucking person in the world. You don't have to be the fucking best person in the world. You don't have to be anything other than you. There's a lot of these people out there who are gonna sit there and tell you, oh, the secret is this, that, the other. The secret is yada, yada, yada. The secret is work hard, and you'll have more opportunities to have luck. Understand that there's a fuck ton of liars out there who are going to be trying to manipulate you. Understand how shit is rigged. Understand how shit is set up. And move forward accordingly. Give me a second here. Somebody's moving stuff around and probably needs a little bit of help.
I'm just a tiny man. Tiny man. Shouting out with tea in hand. Tea in hand. Dragon's horde, I take my stand. Take my stand. Got my suit, got my charm, I start my pitch. Size ain't nothing but a hitch. Dragon's gold, our perfect niche. Let's get rich, treasure! This stream is a proud affiliate of the Dragon's Treasure. Use code Kotetsu at checkout for 10% off your order! Scales and leaves, blend so fine they make believe. In my cup, the best reprieve. That's the Dragon's Treasure, yeah! In every sip, in every brew, remember use code Kotetsu.
Old cowboy at the general store got his savings 10% or more. With the code Kotetsu, write it out. In his pocket, that's the savvy route. Spurs are jingling with a silver sound. Saddlebags holding deals he found. He tips his hat to the setting sun. Got a good deal on tea, his shopping's done. Code Kotetsu saved his dimes. In the Wild West, every penny's prime. Yee-haw for savings, the cowboy way. A hot cup of tea ends the perfect day.
小さなカップに茶葉が舞うように君に会いに行くその瞬間に何でもいいからほんの少しだけ今すぐ言えさあかな香りがふわっと広がる理想の一杯を作って君に笑顔になってほしいひらり舞い降りほっと息つのだねテイボにコラキニョでひたっと基地を忘れるんとこらでぼをえせれて目にかきに
I have cheese, gentlemen. Cheese. I'm back. I love cheese. All right, let me read this shit. Let me see, where did we leave off? I've gotten tired of numbers, which sucks because I need to train up my data analysis. Fuck KPIs. I mean, numbers are numbles. You know what? No, we're gonna say it. Numbles is important. Numbles are important.
Cheese.
Cheese, Gromit. Cheese. Numbers are important. Don't make them your entire life and understand more what the numbers mean. The number itself means nothing. What's the context around the number? What's the base of the number? What's the, like, seriously, man. What's the fucking base of the number? What's the source of the numbers? What's the context around it? What does it mean? What does it say outside of itself? What does it say inside of itself? Excuse me real quick. There we go. There we go. Ah, delicious. Spearmint? Hold on. Yes. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Allow crowdfunding on a pack of 288 $300 of spearmint gum. Chat, I have now accepted a suggestion for $300 worth of gum. Hima, are you number friending right now? Dude, you know I want to say a lot. But what I was saying, I'm in response to some folks here, right? Like, numbers are not important. It's what they fucking actually mean behind it, you know? Let's see here. Although if you want me to number friend, I can number friend about the fact that I've been doing this for years. And actually have fun with it instead of getting horribly burnt out. Torad, are you your macro system perspective on life is intelligent? My problem is that I already asked myself the questions before I'm taught the answers. Meow. The world's educational systems are fucking stupid. Can't do the rat race, drink cough syrup, burp your way to your grave. Norwegian school systems are shit. Every school system's shit. Welcome to the club. Darren, you're probably not as stupid as you think if you're hanging out there. Hanging out here. I mean, shit. I've been told I attract midwits. So, I mean... Then again, I've been called a midwit, so, you know. I don't know. I don't know, man. Norwegian school system shit. They have no provisions for the gifted kids. All lumped in with the other ones. Well, I mean, a lot of times the gifted kids aren't actually gifted with anything other than being born to the right parents. They're gifted in the sense that they were gifted the ability to come out of the right vagina. Other than that, they're not really gifted with much of anything. I learned about myself in my 30s. Unalive teams? Nah, I just had people that I had to deal with. Let me see here. Sends a check and insurance information for therapy session. Therapy is riding bikes and fly fishing. I mean, doing diet, exercise, fly fishing, finding things you love to do, even without other people, like having things you love to do, preferably that are affordable to do, right? Finding things that you can do cheaply is gonna be better therapy than most this dog shit where they just tell you to fucking give in, give out. I'm gifted, my personality's a gift to the world. The world would be a darker place without me. I mean, it would be. Literally. You do brighten up the world slightly, like at least half of you does. Wah, wah. No, Webham. Saucho, my dude. You genuinely do, because you're one of the shit posters, and we need more fucking shit posters, brother. We need more people willing to fucking shit post. We need more people willing to make shit. Willing to, like, laugh when people take themselves too fucking seriously, man. Wish you guys did VR chat. I feel like we'd have fun. I'm just gonna be honest, man. Like, I've tried VR chat before, right? I do the, like, flat mode. It's fine. It just reminds me of, like, old Gary's mod. Or, like, Second Life and all that shit. It's fun. There's too many shit posters nowadays. There's too many shit posers and not enough shit posters. You know what I mean? We need actual shit posters, like proper, genuine shit posters. Not enough people are telling me to kill myself. Chat, not enough people are telling me to fuck off. Instead, they smile at you, they laugh, they act like you're their friend, and then behind your back they tell you to go kill yourself. Come on, guys, we need to normalize telling people to go kill themselves. Fucking hell. Like, we need to normalize being as much of a shithole in front of the scenes as you are behind the scenes. Why the fuck would you hide that shit? Oh, because if you don't hide it, you get your bank account shut down, you get your home stolen, you get fucking everything taken away. Oh, I understand. TOS violation as well. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I didn't realize TOS was more important than the law of nations. You just call us nitwits? No. I would never call you that. I'll spend half my time in the workshop servicing and fixing other bikes. They pay to attend. I live here, rather make sure they have a good experience. Bro doesn't even pay attention to chat. Clanks is Hima Jr. Hima, this is a joke. To attack Clanks, not you. Squeezing a rider 5 though. Feel the same way, except I'm a clinical social worker, college professor. Never feel fulfilled. Doggy got banned the other day for telling someone to kill themselves. Well, yeah. Of course he did. Ah, isn't it wonderful how life goes sometimes? Ah. On Twitter. On Twitter. What kind of cheese? I have some beautiful black diamond cheddar. I like black diamond cheddar. It's tasty. Numbers I produce are good though. Bike department that my head has run 100K more profit this year. More than one of the largest stores in the chain of my country. Modicum pride over that. That's a lot. Ever think of recycling to improve your personal bottom line? Who called us nitwits? You should send people who bother you about numbers to Chirno's math class. I should. But there's always going to be more people, right? Sacho's here. There goes Hima's attention. Thanks, Sacho. Uncle Tom. Nah. Hey, Thor, have I asked if you guys are hiring this month? Literally fucking the cool thing about me is that I'm Spurgeon, but 6'2" and really athletic. Hell yeah. I'm trying to catch up with chat real quick. Behind the bikes, mechanical. Next season will have openings. You can work on disability. In the US, you're literally thrown to the curb. I mean, I can work on disability. I can make up to the, okay, so I can make up to the amount that I earn per month. Times 1.5? Or is it times 2? I can make it, right? So I can get a total of still below poverty line. It's great. Yeah, it depends on your state. In my state, you can make, like, I think it's up to the amount they give you before they'll cut it. So if you ever make more than twice the amount that they give you, they will give you one of 4 strikes, and if you hit strike 4, they will throw you off the program. Clanger and Tor ended up working together. Better live stream. Yeah, but anyway, back to the video game. Sorry, I just wanted to catch up on chat there. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we're going up here. Whoop. Loading. Keep them doggies loading. Hey, you guys want to know the biggest secret to making good content? Okay. The biggest secret. Alright. Shh. Lean in. Listen around. Okay. Give yourself the most opportunities to have good luck you possibly can. Minimize your bad luck opportunities the best you can. And most of the time, it won't do anything for you at all, but occasionally, sometimes, it'll actually give you some genuine benefit and you'll be better off. And, there's a lot of people these days who actually really do value genuine people who aren't just fucking shells of a human being. Reminder, this here clanker's willing to stay at home maid for minimum wage. Whereas you dress for a little bit more than that. Fucking hell. You're selling yourself so low. Also, minimum wage for what country? The United States or Mexico? Because I know there's some place in America that'll pay you minimum Mexican wage. Imagine not being genuine in all of your reactions. Couldn't be me. Oh, really? Couldn't be like 90% of Vtubers who think they need to be so fucking fake all the damn time? And think that if you're being genuine, obviously you're just lying? Holy shit. Man. What the fuck? Oh, I love a fun one. Okay, so here's a fun one that I had when I was dealing with a bunch of these, people. I was gonna say something else. I was dealing with a bunch of these people, right? It's when I was still doing those, like, big, like, helping out with, the big channels, like, just being filler people, basically, right? When they were doing the contests and whatnot a few years back. Because, you know, I mean, I did do a bit of that to get my start. I'm not gonna fucking lie, right? We had a lovely conversation that was going, and they were telling me how every single person in the industry is lying about something. If you ever see a good person, you know that they're the worst person possible because good people don't exist in this industry. So anytime somebody's good, you know they've got something that they're lying about or hiding. Because good people don't fucking exist. Everyone's being awful, so why shouldn't you be awful too? Yeah, that was a fun conversation we had. It was so great. Alright, so I'll take a left at the T-junction there. I'm good. Go fuck yourself, Hima. But no, I got that, I got a lot of that kind of stuff where they're like, oh yeah, no. There's a lot of us who do, like, the wholesome stuff, but we're actually just doing this, this, and this. And everyone's here for money. Nobody wants anything other than money, and, you know, every one of us is a terrible person. And it's like, okay, thank you for the self-report, I guess. Cool. I mean, they were right about a lot of folks, right? They were right about a lot of folks, you know. Make money doing TikTok fabricating by itself. I mean, you can make, it's really easy to make money in a lot of ways, right? The question is, how much of yourself are you willing to spend in exchange for money? You know? TikTok. I don't know much about it, so I can't comment on TikTok. But what I can comment on is the amazing deals available at thedragontreasure.com when you use code Kotetsu at checkout for 10% off your order. Doom 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 doo doo doom. Do 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 do. Yeah, just keep going there. I'm not on Chinese spy site, but the Chinese pay so well for their spy data. Until you recognize how little the average person makes and how little they consider of that money, how many billions the actual website makes, and then things start to make a little more sense. But hey, happy to say I've never touched TikTok. I have been linked TikTok videos before. That's as close as I've come to touching it. I've watched TikTok videos because I've been linked them. People keep fucking linking them. You're welcome. There's a few folks who... Whoa! Don't drive down the cliff! Also, Carbon. You know what? I think that honesty deserves something special. There you fucking go. Kaboom. There you fucking go. Look at that. Look at that, chat. Look at that. Look at that. Admitting you have a problem is the first step to solving your problem.
Himawari Kotetsu gifted.
Yoink.
Carbonfox 0 Subskription. Himawari Kotetsu gifted a tier 1 sub to Carbonfox
Chill
0.
that tea. I'm starting the Hima clips on TT. I mean, if you want to do, like, TikTok shit, I'm fine with that. Fucking hell. Like I've always said, as long as people link back to this, I don't care if you're making money off this shit. I don't care if you're fucking sharing this. This is something I do because I love doing it, right? This is not something I'm doing to make, like, a pile of cash or anything. There's occasionally times when I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm in a really dire strait. I'm gonna shill some stuff for a little bit here. And it's like, okay, cool. Fine, right? And, again, I've had so many people who have sat there and had the whole, like, okay, so what's your gimmick? What's your actual reason for doing this? And to them, I remind them, I'm lonely as fuck. Chat, I'm just a lonely fucking bastard. I'm doing this shit because I enjoy it. And, because I'm very fucking lonely. That's the main reason why I'm streaming. And it makes me feel like there's other people in my life. I do it to groom women. Well, you know what? You're not the only male Vtuber who does that. You'll have a lot of good friends there. I do it because I'm lonely as fuck, and I'm sad and fucking depressed, and you know what? At least streaming lets me pretend for a few moments that most of my friends aren't fucking dead, and that there's actually some beautiful joy in this world, and I can enjoy sharing things, entertaining people, and making the world a better place. Because I'm never going to actually be able to be the clown that I always wanted to be. I mean, shit, when I was a younger man, right? When I was young, I spent a lot of time in children's hospitals and whatnot because I was just stuck there. And I wanted to be a fucking clown. You know that? I wanted to actually be a clown because I saw the kind of joy that it put on kids' faces to have that clown come in. There were like the superhero guys, there were the clowns, there was all those fucking like different folks who'd come in. And you had the cancer patients and everybody else who would just like, they'd just smile, they'd jump up, they'd be happy. It brought life back to those kids, right? I always wanted to fucking be a clown. And you know what I got told? You know what I got fucking told? I've told this story before. I got told, don't dishonor your family, don't ruin our name, don't waste your fucking time. But when my sister goes to do the whole idol culture shit, that's fine, right? That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, the idol culture stuff, that's fine. Killing people for private security, that's fine. Making kids laugh, improving the lives of dying kids, nah, that's gonna dishonor the family, dude. You can't do that. You're not a clown, you're the whole circus. Thank you, I appreciate that. That's what I'm going for. I don't exactly have the rest of a fucking circus. So I mean, like, if you want the, like, deep dark motive for streaming, there you fucking go. Like, if you need that shit to feel better, if you need to have that sort of, like, mind thing there, right? There you go. I'm a lonely guy who wants to make people fucking laugh because once upon a time, I was a kid who thought he was fucking dying. That's the fucking truth. A sad fucking lonely kid. And now, here I am. I got a few folks who hang out. We have some fucking fun. We do some shit. It's a good time. We shoot the breeze, I talk some shit. And it doesn't fucking matter, because I'm having a good time. You know? Alright, let's sell this shit. Fuck yeah. Yoink. Also, part of the reason why I get so fucking vitriolic when people try to do these suggestions on how I should do streaming or this, that, the other, is because I've been having that kind of shit my entire fucking life, of people telling me that whatever my dreams are, they're fucking worthless and useless and I need to give up because I'm not doing them right. And eventually that kind of builds a sort of spite in somebody. I'm a lonely man, I go in VR chat, I'm surrounded by women, work with women. Y'all been my like male social interaction for some time and I appreciate it. Shit. Dude. Bros. Like, even if we don't fucking know each other, right? It doesn't matter if you care about my ass or anything else, like genuinely. What matters is we got a moment here where we can just act like the rest of this shit doesn't fucking matter. There's not like... There's no real expectations, there's no real like anything. It's just a bunch of dudes hanging out, playing some fucking streams. You know what I mean? We're playing streams, we're hanging out, we're having a good fucking time. Yeah, spite's a hell of a powerful motivator. Spite kept me alive when I should have been fucking dead. Spite kept me alive through a lot of shit. Spite will carry ya. People don't fucking appreciate just how much spite will carry ya. Spite carries a hell of a long way, man. Alright, so we need to get a vehicle. And we need to get water carrying. Alright, let's check out the used market. Is there anything we can afford? Nothing right now. What is... Do we have any cheapo trucks? 45 grand. What is the cheapest truck money can buy? 15 grand. Alright. Get a Mac R for 79k. Get a Mac for 100k. I love the Mac R so much. You can afford a Lambo. For 14 grand? I mean, if I go to a police auction, unironically, I can. It's not parasocial if the trauma dumping's mutual. Woo! Feel like we're doing the guys hanging out, watching each other play video games like it was. Well, I mean, that's what fucking... Dude. That's what streaming used to be. It wasn't like chicks with the rockin' set of tits hanging out. It wasn't like the body paint. It wasn't like fucking expert, high-level, top conditioning gameplay. It's some dudes hanging out, like in the old days. Like you're just hanging around in the basement, just bros being bros. We play some games, talk some shit about whatever, politics, who gives a fuck, right? That's what it used to be, right? Hang out, have some fun. Fuck it, who cares, right? Yeah, be shitty people, have a good time. It's not about fucking money or anything else, it's just, hey, we're fucking bored. Let's have some fun times, you know? I'm gonna make a PNG model for the shits and giggles. Well, if you decide to, just don't be going in expecting to make any cash, you know what I mean? International Harvester 200 series. So we got 31,000 for the one with big legs. We got 25,000 for the one that's in-game already. What do we got here? What can I make this cheaper? Can I make this cheaper? Doolies. A fucking normal-sized bed is how much more? Well, you got the fucking crew cab bullshit. Get rid of that fucking crew cab. Hey. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Fucking hold on. But I can get doolies. Who the fuck wants crew cab? Why the fuck do I want crew cab? No, I don't want your fucking crew cab bullshit, man. Why the fuck would I want crew cab? Who the fuck wants crew cabs, man? Fenders. Wait, why are you getting rid of your fucking fenders, bro? Axle width. Wait. Oh, I thought that was more axles. I thought I could add like 5 extra axles. Bumpers standard, windows standard. What the fuck? Really? Who the fuck? Okay. Side trims. Fuck off with that shit. We don't need trim. Who the fuck needs trim? Nah, get rid of the fucking trim. Bodywork detail? Fuck off. Single seat? Just give me some bench seating in the front. Why the fuck do we need the... Why the fuck do we need the... What the fuck? Okay, bed hitch. Yeah, fucking... What the fuck? What the hell is this shit? Really? Is there anything I can cut price on? Like, why the fuck do I need a fucking cut? I don't want Q-Cab. Gonna make you a talking seat for a Bugatti. Okay, did you guys know that you can actually go to police auctions to get fucking, like, dirt cheap cars? Like, you can get them for so fucking cheap, man. It's actually kind of insane, and I love it. Hold on. Does this one actually have... There we go! Fucking none of that crew cab bullshit. Who the fuck wants a crew cab? Who the fuck wants a crew cab? This shit. This shit's what I fucking need. Well, I actually need the bigger... The, Where is it? Where the fuck is it? I need, like, the full... I need the extra length cab, man. I don't need... Not extra length cab. Extra length bed. Give me a proper fucking bed on this thing. Supercharge? Yeah, give me a supercharge on that. What do we got? Put fucking semi-truck tires on this? Who the fuck's putting semi-tires on their fucking car? Just give me them classic tires. What the fuck? Which ones don't cost anything? What do you mean? What? Hold on. Can I extend the bed length? Piece of shit. Can I extend the fucking bed length? Yeah, sure. Decals. Oh, shit. Oh, chat! I fucking love it. Hold on. I can pay extra to have it I can have it roached? Oh, shit. Chat. Clanks, you considering coming back? Can we be PNG tubers? Splats inspired me with some banger VTuber lore for a hypothetical clanker upstairs VTuber. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Logistics of it are not really possible until I move out. That ain't happening. I mean, it could happen someday. Old friend of mine got a Mercedes-Benz. Rescue line decommissioned Ambo. Great car. Honking great sized engine on there. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Dude, I'm gonna level with you, brother. Police auctions are fucking great. Because the thing is, right? When I say police auction, I'm not just talking police cars, right? Also, why the fuck does it cost me 15 grand extra to get Rust? Wait, why does it cost me extra to get Rust? Oh, sorry. That actually makes the... Wait, chat. That cuts the price 15 grand. Hold on, we might actually be able to afford this. Hold on. That actually cuts the price. Hold on. Hold on. I've always loved these, by the way. This shit. Oh, man. Hell yeah. Hold on. Are there any other things we can do to make this cheaper? No. Fender flares? What do we got? Come on. I could put a fucking hood scoop on it? No. No. 500 bucks for a hood scoop? Who the fuck's paying 500 bucks for a hood scoop, man? Me. I'm paying 500 bucks for a hood scoop. Extra lights. Where's the extra lights? Hold on. Where's the extra lights? Underglow. Engine sounds, old engine, gas turbo. This thing's actually looking more and more affordable. We got 14 grand we can actually spend on this thing. How do we lower the fucking price? Chat. How do we lower the fucking price? Hold on. Gas? No. We don't need fucking gas. Design? What do you mean? Oh, okay. Wait. Oh. Hold on. Takes the price down. Hold on. So your standard is 192. All right. 145. What we got? 145. Okay. We're gonna cheap this out as much as we fucking can. Hold on. What the fuck? How am I getting into that? How's anybody getting into that? Okay. Fucking explain. Fucking explain. How are you getting into that? 850 horsepower? Listen, it's a supercharge. What can I say? There we go. Fucking cheap out on that. Hell yeah. No custom bumpers. Put those decals on there. Make this thing fucking cheaper. 17 grand. There we fucking go. Ladders exist, Hima. Why should I need a ladder to get into my car? Why the fuck do I need a ladder to get into my car? Huh? Huh? Trailer hitch. Okay. What kind of hitch we put on this thing? Really? I can put no hitch on there to save money? I mean, that's not gonna fucking help. There we go. I actually do need the hitch if I want to, like, drive this thing. I will need a fucking hitch so I can attach a vehicle to it. How do I make this cheaper? Chat, how the fuck do I make this cheaper? We've already cut some cost here. Alright. We cut off 15 grand. It's like half the price of what it used to be. I miss Lisa. Step it up. Step it up and step it up. I never stop. Ooh. You know I never up. 179 horsepower. Wait, you want to know how it... Because the Series 200... The Series 200 Supercharge... Wait, chat. Do you guys not know that my car's engine was over 1,000 horsepower? Chat. My car's engine used to have over 1,000 horsepower. There's nothing, like, weird about 850 horsepower. I see a red car and I want it painted black. Oh, hey! So I used to work on a factory assembling pickup trucks, right? Do you know what this is called? This right here. Dude, my car had over 1,000 horsepower and it was fine. I don't know what you fucking mean, like 850 horsepower is gonna rip the chassis off. I have had like 2 cars that had under 600 horsepower. I've had like 2 cars in my life that have had under 600 horsepower. But yeah, no, this is called a gore. A lot of people call it a tailgate. There's a tailgate part of it, but it's the whole assembly is called the gore. It's fucking wild, man. When I was working at the factory, we actually had a number of prototypes come through. Homie, 850 would shake that thing into oblivion. Dude, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Gore. Yep. The back door on a pickup truck is called the gore internally at most of the factories. I helped with gore assembly. I did gore and door assembly for cars, semi-trucks, cars, and... I did the gore assembly on pickup trucks. I did door assembly on semi-trucks at one point. I did door assembly on, I think those were SUVs. And I did bumper assembly for a few different cars for a little while. It's where you throw your beaten wife. Yeah, that's because it gets covered in gore, right? Right? Alright, so we need to save up 17 grand, chat. We need to save up 17 grand for that car. Which means, for today, we pass the fuck out. Then the next day, we come back for a contract and we try to make another, like, 2 grand. Wait! Hold on! Thank you. Thank you. Hold on. We've already got it. Fuck yes. But yeah, man, like, I've been pissed off lately a fair bit. Sleep until income. Nah. We're doing more work here today. Fuck that sleep shit. Who needs sleep? Alright, cool. So we'll just go into the why. It's fun to stay at the why are we here? Fun to stay at the why are we here? Do 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 do. Why are we here? Why are we here? I said, young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man. Hey, how's it going, Blue Coin? Been a fucking while. Hope you're doing all right. Last time we parted on not the best terms, but I hope you've been doing well since then. I've seen you around on a few other places commenting. It's good to see you in good health. Genuinely hope you are doing the absolute best. Kotetsu, I have a question. I may potentially have an answer, depending on what it is. You may not like it, but I usually have an answer. Bo Burnham line where he says, bangin' Macy, till I got dyslexia, and I was doing the YMCA. Fucking hell. Yeah, no, if you ever have a question, man, you can feel free to ask. And again, I do appreciate you coming back, even though we don't agree on everything, right? Genuinely do appreciate it. I'm fine to have you back around anytime you want to be around, brother. Do 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 do. What are the rules against posting clips of old cartoons to YouTube? Is it character art compilations? Okay, so the rules are going to be different than what's enforced, right? The rules would say, nah, you can't do it, right? No, you can't do literally anything, yada yada yada, right? What's actually enforced a lot of the times is that they'll just take revenue. And depending on the cartoon, they may not even take revenue, right? It's kind of just a random luck of the die roll, which is what a lot of YouTube is based off of, right? These like random who fucking knows. On paper, if you're doing an actual like transformative work, you're fine, right? But YouTube doesn't agree with any nation's law, actually. They just kind of go with whatever, right? Yeah, so there's a lot of cases where it's just kind of something like King of the Hill. Well, King of the Hill is probably going to get you hit. You know what I mean? Despite the fact that a lot of people do it. A lot of people get away with it. You might get away with it, right? You know what I mean? There's a good chance you'll get away with it. King of the Hill is one of those that's popular. Like, the more obscure a cartoon is, the less likely you're gonna get hit, right? The more popular something is... Yeah, no, you're not gonna get reimbursed with ads. If you're lucky, they're just gonna take away your ad revenue, right? They're gonna run adverts on it themselves, they're gonna make money off it, which honestly, I'm gonna level with you, chat. I think in most of these cases, if the original company's making money off it instead, I'm perfectly fucking fine with it, right? Then again, that's from my perspective as somebody who doesn't really do any of this shit for money. If the actual original owners want to make money off it, my problem's when they do like the global blocks, right? Just for that video, yes. And if you have enough of just that video, right? There are times when they can just go, oh, well, we see you've done enough of these that we are going to punish your whole channel. But that, again, is arbitrary. There's no consistency with it. So I can't give you consistent advice entirely because it's not consistent. You know what I mean? None of it's consistent. They don't actually have consistent rules on any of this shit. They've got the rules listed, but nothing's consistently enforced, so it's really hard to make a guess. You kind of just have to, like, either... Because they use the German Stalag style of thing, right? They're using... Well, actually, they're also using some of the methodology that was used in the actual concentration camps. They're using the methodology of forcing the prisoner to overcorrect. Because a lot of these companies really like concentration camp methodology. And so what they do is they'll tell you a series of vague rules that they kind of enforce, but the idea is not actually to even enforce their stuff. They won't enforce it themselves. They want you to hyper over enforce so that they don't have to do anything. And they want the other prisoners to enforce, so again, they don't have to do anything, right? Like, the more other people doing the enforcement for them, this was also used in a lot of the communist gulags as well. So it's fairly easy to understand why communists would use communist tactics. But they are, again, I can't really give you a lot of these things, right? You know what I mean? I can't give you a lot of this info because it's intentionally vague enough that they can do what they want when they want. It's like how the YouTube's CEO at the time went before a congressional hearing and stated that YouTube is simultaneously a platform and a publisher who should be allowed to have all of the good of being a platform, all of the good of being a publisher, and none of the bad of either. Because they are both when it suits, they are neither when it suits. So when you're dealing with a company like that, you honestly just, I don't know. Like, because a lot of this stuff, and it's also, that's similarly reflected in how they handle their algorithms and whatnot. Because the algorithms, a lot of the time, they're just paying whatever, right? You know, they'll boost what they want, they'll deboost what they want. It's fucking wild, man. Alright, that's only 15,000, hold on. Hold on. That's only 15 grand, hold on. Hold on. Really? Hold on. 16 grand, you say? YouTube's showing his platform. Is that what you mean? Basically it is, right? I wouldn't give for YouTube to be run by... What I wouldn't give for somebody to be... For YouTube to be run by someone that actually gives a crap about YouTubers. I think if almost any platform was actually run by somebody like that, they'd be dead within a year. You know, as much as I hate to say that, right? I legitimately think that anybody who actively did that, right? Who actively, properly went for what the people want, they'd be dead by the end of the year. I'm just being honest with you, chat. They'd be a fucking corpse. Like, it sucks, right? But, you know. Ooh, hold on. Turn that off and we can save some cash. Oh, hell yes. After karaoke hymns. Love you, chat. Love you, hymns. Yeah. Have a good time at karaoke. Even if it was an Elon Musk situation, I think no matter what's... Okay. I think the situation with Elon gets more complicated because as much as he likes to play like he's not, the man knows how to play ball enough, right? Elon is not as independently wealthy as you may believe, when you look into who his family is and where their positions are in a lot of things. And that's about all I can really say on that. His wealth is not exactly independent. And his position is one that is propped up for a very specific reason. You know what I mean? It's, how do I put this? 3-point attach. Ooh, I can put attachers on the front? Oh, hell yes. Really? It's free? Hold on. A 3-point attacher for free? Okay, I'm on board. What's that second setup? What? Oh, that's brown leather versus black leather? Okay. Interesting. No, I'm just gonna go with these cheapo ones. Potential animosity that you may feel with humor. Capes away, tuxedo mask style. But yeah, I mean, like a lot of this shit... Wait, are we still live on Twitch? Yes, we are. Okay, it says we're still live on Twitch. Hell yeah. I had to double check that shit. But yeah, I mean, like, it's so fucking... So to a degree, right? Like, Elon's got a lot of freedom, right? But to a degree, almost anybody has a lot of freedom until they don't. There's a lot of things I'd like to say. There are many, many things I would like to say. 300 horsepower. That is... How the fuck does such a big vehicle have such little horsepower? Alright, can I... Hold on. Hold on. Does painting it other colors make it more expensive? I just picked the pink as the first one. Why does that look... The pink and white. What the fuck? I kinda like that. What the fuck? Why do I like that? Huh. Huh. Hold on, how does the orca coloration look? You know? Orca. Orca. Kinda like that. Navy blue, jet black. I kinda like that. Doom doom. The Kapipi freight hauler. What, are we gonna paint this fucking pink? We're gonna paint this fucking pink. Hold on. Hold on. What shades do we have here? Uh-huh. She got the kitty and left me a mule to ride. She got the kitty and left me a mule to ride. Hold on. Orca makes me think of Shy Lily. I could see that. I could see that. Stupid question. White and pink is great for multiple reasons. The main one being like Neapolitan, Pepto-Bismol. I like Pepto. Hold on. What about needs like blue rims? Are we? What? We're gonna give it fucking blue rims? Really? All right. There you go. That looks fucking awful. I hate it. Thank you. I fucking hate it. Thank you. Very cool. Thank you. So very cool. There we go. Here I come, Omega Idol. All eyes on me, no eyes on you. You think I'm silly? Well, I'm here to save the world. I'm gonna fight till the end. I'm having intense, bomb-igniting thoughts. They will create shockwaves in your brain. Is it just her? No. No, there's a lot of people who have issues with... There's genuinely a lot of people who have issues with, like, their intestinal stuff over in, like, Europe. A lot of that is just how they've, like, ruined the water supply and whatnot. It's fucking awful. I am a superstar inside your screen so bright. I am the only one, you know, day and night. Yeah, the Ripper. I dream to become somebody awesome in this world, but fate really sucked. Sorry, my brain's like off on its own. Yeah, sure, there we go. There we go. Pipper the Ripper, exactly! Hey! Trauma, how you doing, brother? How you doing? Good to see you. Fender, yes or no? What do you mean Fender, yes or no? What do you mean Fender, yes or no? What? Oh, okay. Those are mud flaps, right? I don't need to spend the extra $10 on a Top Kick logo. What? Put a little visor on it. It's like $10, chat. Chat, it's like $10 for a visor. Chat, it's $10 for a visor. It'll keep the sun out of my eyes. I'm fine, but I'm a bit tired from drawing. Well, hey, I'm glad you're having fun with your drawing. Do they obsess over like bodily functions like she does? Nah, they do. They do. That's a Germany thing usually. So Germany really likes talking about bodily functions. That's a whole thing. That's a whole thing. That's a whole thing. That's a whole thing. Anyway, yeah, there we go. We've got ourselves a beautiful new pickup truck, chat. Hold on. Can I? Hold on. What? You can only do numbers? Oh shit. Hold on. So that's got to be numbers, right? Hold on. License plate style. Hold on. So this is the style of license plate we're stuck with, right? Huh! Really? Da Rippero! Da Rippero! Hold on, hold on, hold on. There we go. D-A space Ripper. There we go! There we go! We're obsessed with bodily functions. I've known a lot of German women who are. I'm not saying all of Germany is. I've just known a lot of German women who are. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Does it have, it doesn't even have a license plate on the rear. It only has a front plate. Chat, it only has a front plate. Oh, hell yes. There we go. Thank you. Oh, German women. Now it makes sense. Yes, I'm talking specifically German women. Not Germans. German women. Very different. Let's go to my new car. Chat, we're gonna see it in person. My new car. And the front plate's covered. Well, yeah, that way nobody can know who we are. Listen, they can't know who we are. They're not allowed. America's glamorous and hot. Britain is bawdy and hilarious. Japan is weird. German porn makes us say, thank God we won the war. Well, I mean, maybe if we hadn't won the war, their porn wouldn't be that way. Maybe it's the horrors of losing. Maybe. 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 Who knows? You know what I know? I know that I'm about to... Oh, look at my truck! Look at my truck! Look at my truck. My truck is amazing. Give it a lick. It tastes just like raisins. Do you remember to buy the trailer attachment point for it? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Here's my license plate. Da Ripper. It's also partially, like, covered. Don't worry, that's fine. Looks like fucking Neapolitan ice cream. Or some fucking pride flag or some shit. If only I could replace the engine, or the horn, with a mega idle horn. Alright, do we have any more jobs? Hey! Hell yes. Accept contract, borrow items. There we go. Thank you. What's that? My new items to borrow. The Kenny cover one. Put some ears on it. We need to get... Could you imagine if we could put ears on it? Hold on. Hold on. Excuse me. YouTube.com. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hold on. Hold on. Excuse me. Hold on. Where is it? Damn, I was hopeful I could find Kenny from South Park. Yeah, like that. Right? Like that. That's how you would say it, right? If you were to buy a trailer, yes. They will know who you are. Replace the horn sound with Pippa's squeak laughing. I would. I would if I could. I would if I could. It'd be funny as fuck. Okay, so we need to take an off-road on here. Then we'll cycle down. Then we'll grab the wood from over there. Hell yeah. I like how we're basically just doing contract work for the lumber yards. We're just doing contracting. It's how we're gonna make our house. We've already bought a beautiful home for $90,000 in the middle of nowhere with like 20 fucking acres of land, which is amazing, by the way. Oh, did I ever tell you guys the property I found? I had to have talked about this on stream, right? This is not just a thing I've been talking in person. There's like a 5-bedroom plantation in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like $80,000 for 5 bedrooms and a bunch of property. But you don't get any of the mineral rights. And you don't get the water rights. But it's like $80,000 for everything. I was really tempted. Like really, really, really tempted. I'm looking at it like, if I just like got rid of everything, took the strike on my disability, right? Take the strike on my disability, get rid of literally everything, right? All right, we're gonna off-road. We're off-roading it, boys. That was a mistake. I just slammed into a tree. It's a bad idea. Hold on. No, this is probably gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine, 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 this is fine. Holy shit, this is not fine. Holy shit, that's a cliff. Holy shit, this is not fine. Oh, we're too late. Okay. Alright, just stay calm. Stay calm, stay collected, stay calm, stay collected, stay calm, stay collected, stay calm, stay collected. There we go. Plantation is gonna be... it's a plantation-style house. Because it used to be a plantation, but the land is basically fucking dead. The land basically has nothing on it, right? You have like a 5-bedroom house and no usable land. It's fucking wild, man. Alright, that's it. Hold on. I'm gonna toss this on top. It would be cool though, right? Talked about it last year, I think. Yeah! I thought it was so fucking cool. Like, as a concept, it's such a good idea, man. The problem I have with it is, first of all, how would I take care of... Wait, this has 4 reverse gears? Holy shit, what? That has 4 fucking reverse gears? Oh, hell yes. That's awesome, man. Hell yeah. Dude, I'm really just like, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about it. I can't help but think about it, chat. I'm just gonna keep thinking about it. My brain just keeps sitting there going, man, you know what'd be really cool? It'd be really fucking cool. I could just leave everything behind. I could literally just leave everyone I know, everything I know, go out into the middle of, like, nowhere, and have just a house. Finally be back in the fucking countryside, away from the city. I was not made for the city, chat. I was made for the country. I was made to be far away from all of this nonsense. If I can't have a private estate, I could at least have a private estate. You know what I mean? Right? Imagine having ownership of 100 acres of land in the middle of nowhere and just having your little house, fence off all your property, trespassers get shot, and you just have your own little fiefdom in the middle of nowhere. Does town count as countryside? I don't know. But I just want to get out of the city, man. I want to get away from cities. I want to go back to, like, I want to go to the middle of nowhere and just relax. Holy shit, well, at least I'm not dead. Car can stop in time. Maybe I'm in, like, a Tesla bot doing the farming. Well, I mean, there are ways to make drone-operated tractors without having to have them connected to a central system that'll lock them down and whatnot, right? One of the big things I've always looked into is, so there's these kits that you can basically convert a tractor to be remote operated. And if you do a very simple farm where it's just, hey, these are my straight lines, these are the things I want, you could take the existing tractor, modify it with that, and just have it go. Do some basic robotics programming. I took a few robotics courses when I was younger. I'm pretty sure if you gave me enough time, I could set up a very simple, not really robot, but pre-programmed, well, no, it would be robot, but it wouldn't be AI, right? Like a pre-programmed, do these maneuvers, then stop. And it wouldn't be, like, ideal, but at least it'd be better than some of the alternatives, and you can just have it do these little pre-planned bits and what's-its. Alright, look at that shit. Hell yeah. $1,000, try $5,000. What do you mean? There you go. Bastard. Collect. Thank you. That is $6,000. $6,500. Is that enough for us to get the water? To get the water, or no? Because I would like to get... Excuse me. Enter vehicle. I hate this. I hate this so fucking much. Chat, I hate this so fucking much. I hate it so much. I hate everything so much. Let's see. Transport. Transport, there's the category. No, I don't want the transport pack, I want the transport category. Would it be miscellaneous? I think it might be miscellaneous. Oh, shit, hold on. Is this it? No belt systems, weights, tree planters, stump cutters. We're probably gonna need some stump cutters at some point. But the pip truck's glorious. How could you possibly hate it? Me, you have very much legal farm in the Amazon. We're gonna build some farms in the Amazon, bring some people with us. We're gonna bring some folks with us. We're just all gonna, like, force people into the woods. Welcome to the woods! Welcome to the woods, boys! C7500. Alright, hold on. Was that truck we just got? Was that the Is that the C... Hey, wait a second. Hold on, chat. I did a smart move. You know what we can do, chat? My boys! Look what we can get. Chat, we can just get this. We can just put a fucking tank on the back of this. Beacon light. You know what? Nah. Wait, what? I can put fucking supports on there so I can carry boxes? Hold on. Really now? So I can, like, carry boxes on top of my tank. I got a tank. Agua. Water. Non-potable. Fuel. Diesel. Combustible. Combustible! Hey, does anybody know what this one means? Does anyone know what this one means? A great Amazonian soybean farm? There won't be any woods left, only pasture. What if we do just tear down the entirety of the Amazon? What if we just tear down what if we buy the Amazon, tear it down, and sell it for toothpicks? Between the cattle farms, the gold prospecting, the Amazon is basically the Wild West. It's exactly what I want then. Hold on, excuse me. Hold on. That's the color. We want beige, right? Yeah, we want beige. Pink, beige, and white. There we go. There we go. There we go. Beautiful, chat. Beautiful! Beautiful! Alright, let's buy this shit. Yoink. You know what? This is water. That's really hard to read. I don't like that. Chat, I don't like that. But you know what? Oh, hell yes. Excuse me, chat. I've got something I need to pick up here real quick. It's my new... Oh yeah, boys! How do you like my truck now? How do you like my truck? It's pretty cool, huh? I'm sorry, is it just dumping the ozone onto the fucking ground? Oh, that's great. Chat, this is amazing. It's dumping the fucking ozone onto the ground. Oh, hell yeah, not ozone, you know what I mean. Out emissions. Look at that. Yeah, just dump it down. Here's my new truck, everybody. I hope you like it as much as I do. It looks fucking awful. I hate it. The design language is terrible. But you know what? It can go 65 miles an hour. 67 miles an hour. 68 miles an hour. 68, 68. Can we get to 74? 75? Exhaust straight into the ground. Adds aromatics. Exactly. Chat, it makes things so much better. Wait, did I miss my turn? Hold on. Where's my house? Oh shit, I missed my turn by a country mile. Hold on. I now have a water truck, chat. I am the proud owner of a water truck. Is it bad that I kind of want to get a truck that I can load up with water and then spray people with a hose that's attached out the back? I kind of want to just hose people. What's that in kilometers an hour? I think you just like double it to get kilometers. I think kilometers is like 1.75 of a mile. You know what I mean? I think it's like 1.75 kilometers to mile or something like that. 120 kilometers-ish. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we can travel 120 kilometers an hour, just going... Excuse me, good sir. The source is I made it up. My source is I made it the fuck up! Welcome to my rabbit ears. Hey, I heard you like being violently oppressed. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Oh man, that would have just taken out a fucking support beam on the house. Oh jeez. Excuse me, hold on. There we go. This would be such a pain to drive on, chat. Well, the only option is water. What? What do you mean that... What else do you want to fill up? What? There we go. I like how I just move a little forward. Hold on. There we go. Hold on, did I actually get any of this in there? Hold on. Alright, cool. I've got 9,000 liters of water. Wait, there's no way I got 9,000 liters already in there. Hold on. Excuse me. That reminds me. Have you ever tried making a Hima voice wheel of reoccurring characters? Ghost Nappa? Senator Legs Weak? Skeletor? Cheetah! Hi. 18 water for 9 garlic, huh? You know what? Chat? What do you think is going to be the most valuable? Let me see here. Cost per month, cycles per month, 264, 264, 216, 240, 264. Anything better than 264? 240, 264. Okay. 264, 264. So tomatoes and strawberries. You know what, chat? I'm gonna grow chili peppers. Chat! Wait! 4 units of water to 6. 18 to 9, 3 to 4. Strawberries seem like the most valuable. Alright, we're gonna grow strawberries, chat. I'm gonna grow strawberries. You know what? Fuck it. Hold on. Excuse me. I'm also going to grow these. You know what? I'm gonna actually just grow everything. I don't care. Nappa! Nappa! Hey guys! I've got success! There we go. There we go. Look at all this stuff we're growing, chat. Look at all this stuff we're growing. We're growing so much stuff. Tomatoes get sick. Peppers have a specific bug that fucks them over. It's possible to get rid of. Well, don't worry. Don't worry. We now have... I'm just gonna sleep through a few months worth of work, and we're gonna see what happens when we're ready to sell. Time to sleep for several months at my beautiful house with my beautiful wife. This is not my beautiful house! This is not my beautiful wife! Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again after the money's gone. But yeah, no, I agree. Garlic is really good. Alright, so we're gonna, like, quietly sleep through several months. It's time. What's the new day like? How many have we grown? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Nothing? Wait, nothing? What do you mean fucking nothing? What do you mean fucking nothing? No. What do you fucking mean nothing? What do you mean we've grown nothing? What do you mean we've grown nothing in this whole fucking time? So I just sit here and I just... Boom. Boom. What? What do you mean we've got nothing? What? Hold on. Silk pebble pants. They're purple. What? That's amazing. There we go, look at that. Beautiful. Alright, we're gonna try going to sleep and we're gonna see if we can grow any strawberries by the time I wake up. Come on, grow something. One more month. One more month. One more month. One more month. Wah. Also, can I just say that I love fan merch in general? I have the Mori Mori Action Fentline Fumo. The Mori Mori _EN Fumo with Action Fent. Oh, sorry, hold on. Tenma shouting about how the game is stupid makes me happy. There we go. Yes. It's time to bring my supplies out front. How much money have we made? We have 1,400 bucks. Chat, we have $1,423. Hima should invest in a cryo chamber. I should. That'd be fucking great. What do you mean you don't buy this? What do you mean you don't buy potatoes? What the fuck do you mean you don't buy potatoes? What do you fucking mean you don't buy potatoes? What do you mean you don't buy potatoes? Alright, that's okay. That's okay. But look at all these fucking potatoes, dude. Do you not see all these potatoes I've got here? Dude. Do you see all these potatoes? Look at how many fucking potatoes there are. What do you mean nobody buys potatoes? What do I do with the potatoes then? Holofans had them made? They'll be releasing them soon. I'm getting a pair. Ooh, nice. Dude. Alright. I got spinach. You guys gonna buy spinach? You guys gonna buy fucking spinach? Why the hell don't people buy potatoes? Tell me they buy spinach at least. Hold on, do they at least buy spinach? What? They're not buying they're not... Chat, they're not buying spinach. They're not buying spinach. They're not... Alright, will they at least buy lettuce? Will they at least buy this lettuce? Come on, it's lettuce. It's... Chat. Will they at least buy lettuce? Oh, great. They'll buy lettuce. 900 bucks. Oh, fucking hell. So they don't buy spinach. They don't buy fucking potatoes. I'm gonna have to, like, carry this shit to... They don't... What do you mean they don't buy spinach? And they don't buy fucking potatoes? Why the hell don't they buy spinach and potatoes? Why the fuck don't they buy spinach and... Am I gonna have to, like, take this into town on foot? Fucking, what do I do with the spinach and potatoes? You're supposed to just put them onto the pallet and then they just go. What? Look at that. What? Spinach, potatoes. Well, then where the fuck do I sell my spinach and potatoes? Alright. Okay. Hold on. Will the hotel buy it? Fire department. Vintage clothing. Sunnyside Cafe. If I take it down to the Silver Run Market, will they at least take it? Where the fuck do I'm gonna need to get a damn... Most treasured fan merch is the custom dog tags. Name was my YouTube name for Peak Army. And the Hentai Squad. Oh, man. I miss Peekabee. You know, chat, there has never been a single VTuber who has sold kettle merch or tea merch where I have bought their merch and that VTuber has not graduated within a fucking month of me actually getting my hands on that merch. I want to let you guys know that. Every single time. Alright? I want you to be aware of that. For better or worse. I want you to know. Okay, okay. C7, changing systems, auger wagons, trailers, semi-trailers? I missed out on the Pika Kettle. That makes me sad. But you can still you can still find some places that have... well, at least you could a few months ago. Or, no, that was about 2 years ago, wasn't it? That was years ago. Fuck. That was years ago, wasn't it? Holy shit, that was years ago. Oh, that doesn't make me feel better. Oh, no, that actually... Hold on. That actually makes me feel like crap. Hold on, no. Oh, wow. Yeah, no. I don't like thinking about that. Hold on. Alright, well, we're gonna have to carry these with us down the road. I'm gonna take this spinach with me. This pallet of spinach. I'm gonna carry it with me. It's only 100 kilo. That's... You know... Honestly, I don't understand why in the base game you can't carry... 100 kilo ain't that bad. 100 kilos is heavy, right? But it's not fucking impossible. I used to be able to carry double that shit, man. I used to be able to lift 200 kilos on my back. Kilos on my back. 100 kilos still ain't fucking bad. I do curls with 50 kilos. I do curls with 50 to 75 kilos, depending. And I'm not like particularly super strong or anything. I'm not like wild strong. Sup? Shame I can't take like a joyride on the back of that thing to try and get to town. That'd be nice. I regularly deadlifted like 120 kilo washing machines in my old job. Well, I mean, yeah, I think like the people who make this just don't understand what heavy is. You know what I mean? Alright, not there. Can't sell it there. We're gonna go around town until we find somebody who's willing to buy my spinach. Excuse me! Would any of you like to buy spinach? There's no way the pet store wants to buy spinach. Anybody want spinach? Spinach! Get your spinach here! Spinach! Spinach! Who wants spinach? The hotel's probably not gonna buy spinach. You know what? Let's go down the road. Go down the road. We'll see if the, we'll see if this market area wants to buy spinach. You spin my itch right round like a record, baby, right round, round, round. You spin my head right round when you're going down, when you go down, down. Oh yeah, we can build a roller coaster, chat. You guys want to build a roller coaster? We can get like wood and whatnot, and we can eventually build a full-size roller coaster by supplying different bits to that construction yard. If we build enough of it, we'll eventually get a roller coaster. Hi. What? Wait, hold on. What? Oh. Ah! Chat, that almost fucking crushed me. Chat. The Hima coaster? The Hima coaster. I'm not making the joke I want to make. I'm not making the joke I want to make. There's a joke I want to make. Chat, you know what the joke is? We all know what the joke is. Hima almost sold himself. It's true. Your face to face with the man who sold himself. I'm talking about a friendly guy who streams. He knows just what he's worth and knows just what he means. He says whatever he likes And life's just what he says, he knows the words he goes. And now you're face to face with the man who sold himself. Oh no, not me, but the man who sold himself. He almost sold himself in a parking lot near some train tracks. We all know where this goes. Human trafficking? Is that where it goes? Does it go to human trafficking? Oh, fucking hell. Alright, I'm hopping down here real quick. Just gonna cross this. You know what, actually? This is a little bit closer. We just kinda cross across there. Trying not to get your shoes wet. Cross across here. Cross across here. Climb up the side of a fucking mountain. Oh no! Not free! There's a man who sold a squirrel. Oh no! It's not free! Jeez. I can't believe that I have to take this all the way over there. Fucking hell. How much money have we made, chat? We had like 100, we had like 1,400 before. I'm gonna have to carry this like one box at a time across fucking town. You know what? I guess it's worth it, right? Happy Tenma noises make me happy, chat. I love the sound of Tenma. Genuinely. 280 bucks from the spinach. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we're not making very much. Okay, don't go, like, wandering directly into the fucking pond. Hold on. Let's not, like, fall into the fucking bog. Born on a mountain in Tennessee, greenest land in the land of the free. Raised in the woods so he knew every tree. He killed Emma Barr when he was only 3. Davy Crockett, under the wild frontier. Davy Crockett, man who don't know fear. Chat, I think we need to get a truck or something, cause like 280 bucks for making this walk. I mean, that's a fuck ton of money, right? Like, all we kind of do is we just wait, the thing harvests itself, and then we just walk on down to the market. But we probably need to get, like, an actual pickup truck or something, so we can load this stuff in the back of the pickup. Near, 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 near. Near, 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 near. Near, 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 near. I kind of want to buy property 36, because 36 is right by the sell point. I'm sure a Lambo could haul it. Well, I'm sure as well. We just throw it in like the... we get an open-top Lambo from one of the police auctions. Then we throw it in the back of the Lambo. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, right? Porsches and Lambos turn up on the police auctions all the fucking time. And they're never charging that much for them. You know that? It's magic. Tax write-off. Okay, so legitimately speaking here, my problem with Lamborghini and Porsche is that they are such a pain in the ass to work on, right? Like, if I was ever going to get a really expensive car, right? Okay, chat. Let's go into the world of Himawari's mind here, okay? Hi, I'm Himawari in an alternate reality where I have piles of money. So, I want to get a really nice car that I can show off. I'm getting that 62 Ford Galaxy I've always wanted, right? They make them a bitch and a half to modify intentionally, don't they? Yes, yes they do. Which is why I wouldn't want one. I don't fucking want one. Can't you get a flatbed trailer for the pip truck? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to save for, right? So what I would probably honestly do, get a Ford Galaxy, right? Install the Ford-O-Matic transmission, give it all-wheel drive. I don't care how expensive it is, right? I'm going to take a Ford Galaxy, give it all-wheel drive. I'm going to reinforce the engine frame. Like, this is if I had infinite money, right? Reinforce the frame, put the biggest engine, the most powerful engine that money can buy under that hood, reinforce the frame, swap out the transmission, make it the most powerful fucking car I can possibly make it, right? I'm gonna give it armor fucking plating. I'm gonna make it heavy as fuck. I'm gonna make it up armored as fuck. I'm gonna talk with the company that makes the armor plating for the presidential limousine, and I'm gonna get that shit. Throw it on there, right? This is what I would do if I had the infinite money, right? I would dump over $1 million fucking dollars into that damn car. A cheap, like, $12,000 car normally. Dump like $1 million fucking dollars to make it my ultimate custom car. And you can't stop me. No one can fucking stop me. No one will fucking stop me. I don't care. What about an OG Jaguar E-Type? Alright, don't those still require a fuck ton of maintenance? Because it's like my big thing about the Ford Galaxy, right? The 62 Galaxy has one of the best, like, body designs. Look, it's only 100 kilos again. Fucking hell. Yeah, we're just carrying 100 kilo. You know, honestly, this would be good for exercise. It's a long walk. I'd probably have to pause a lot. But if my legs fucking properly worked, I'd like to do this shit. You kidding me? Like, just hauling, get some of the boys out there, haul some heavy crates of potatoes and spinach. I mean, we made a few grand in a single day, chat. We made a few grand in a single day. You telling me this isn't worth it? A Hilux? I mean, I'd be willing to get a Hilux. I mean, honestly, like, pickup trucks are nice too, in general, right? I like pickup trucks. I like the Hilux. I like its general design. It's HYLUX, isn't it? I'm gonna be fine with one of those. Get a legally registered machine gun, right? Or just get, if you have the infinite money, you can literally just open up your own, like, gun shop. Get your certifications, pay your tax stamps to the state, pay the man, and go, alright, cool, here you go. Then have my vehicle-mounted machine gun on the back of my Hilux. And once I have that, up-armor the fuck out of the Hilux as well. Actually, you know what would be kind of funny? So, alright, hear me out. You get the hyper-up-armored Galaxy, right? As a Canadian, I don't think I'm capable of purchasing full auto. Okay, so step one is convince your government to be taken over by the United States, okay? As a territory. And then once you are controlled as a United States territory, because again, you won't get the right to vote, you won't get a lot of rights, but you'll basically have your own pseudo-independent government. So convince your government to sell out all of their people and all of their sovereignty to the United States, right? And then you'll be forced in to having the ability to buy machine guns. There you go. An armored Land Cruiser, D4D engines, or rock solid performance. Well, here's the thing, right? Basically, if I had the infinite money, okay, let me put you through this, right? I am not going. Oh yeah, I mean, legitimately, if he just wants your, like, think about it. America tried to unify with Canada prior, right? Unironically, America tried to unify with Canada prior. Canada was under control of the British, right? America tried to help Canada gain their independence, then Canada declared war on America because they didn't want their independence and burned down the White House. Because Canada didn't want to be an independent state. They didn't want to be like their own independent country, they wanted to remain under the control of England. So they burnt down America's White House and told all of America to fuck off. Because they wanted to be bootlickers. They wanted to keep licking the crown's boot. They wanted to keep being under that. And it's like, okay, that's fine. But then they still got stuck out with their fucking independence in 1982. They get thrown away after America tries to break them free. So I'm gonna be honest here, chat. Canada is used to being under the ownership of somebody else. Why not the United States? You know what I mean? Canada already belonged to England for almost all of its existence. Why can't it belong to America? You know what I mean? England is basically better suited to belong to America as well. So if we own England and we own Canada, I mean, why not, right? And then we force you guys to have the First Amendment, the Second Amendment. You guys get forced under all of the protections under the United States Constitution. You don't get a vote. because, you know, you wouldn't be like states, you'd be territories. I don't see the problem here. You know what I mean? Just give up your sovereignty. We kind of still belong to him, we're loyal to the crown. Yeah, but the crown doesn't want you anymore. That's the big difference, right? At least America wants you guys. The crown doesn't fucking want you guys. The crown's like, no. No, get the fuck out. And the crown isn't loyal to itself. Then again, the crown isn't even loyal to its own royal family, and the royal family isn't loyal to the people, so, you know. What you gonna do, right? I'm still bitter about that shit. Hold on. Well, chat, depending on how soon my family decides, I may have to wrap a little bit early, at least for a bit, right? I may have to vanish for a few hours, depending, because my family would like to go out to a restaurant to do some celebrating of something. I'm not sure what we're celebrating, but I know we're celebrating something. Family first, of course. So as soon as they tell me what the timing on that is going to be, you know, we're going to do that stuff. I do want to say thank you guys for listening to my little rants there and whatnot. I realize I do a little bit of this too often, right? I do this a bit too often, but at the same time, it's something that I feel is important to talk about, and it's something that I feel is important to tell people, hey, if you feel the same way, you're not fucking alone. You know what I mean? You guys are not alone if you feel the same sort of thing, and even if you think this stuff is silly, at the very least, being able to, like, share this stuff, and it's like, hey, you guys can disagree with me on many things. I disagree with you guys a lot, and you guys disagree a lot with me. Charm of the stream. I'd like to think that it is, you know? And I'd like to think that even if it is a reason why we never get to be a big stream, that it doesn't fucking matter, because I've already accomplished more than I ever thought I would with this stream, right? Having regular, reliable people who are willing and able to just show up, hang out, have some fun, and we can just kind of forget the world for a little bit. Okay, that was about $3,000. Yeah, about $3,000 is what we made from that. Having people who are willing and able to just kind of hang out and have a fun time, that is more than I ever expected to be able to do, right? Let's do a wood transport, hell yeah. And I'm genuinely really happy with it, you know? I think that there's a lot of people out there who don't appreciate how nice they can have things if they just set their expectations to be more realistic. You know what I mean? I think it's really important to be able to set realistic expectations and be able to just reliably, reasonably achieve them, you know? And I am so happy that so many of you guys have been enjoying this stuff, have been enjoying these things, and are willing to, like, just come out for a bit to hang out and have some fun, you know? We don't have to be the biggest, we don't have to be the best, we just have some fun. Right, looks like we are gonna have to about wrap here, so we're gonna get this last bit of money from this wood thing, and we'll come back later in the day. I think we'll come back, I will come back to stream probably after I get back from this. What I think we're gonna do is probably raid Tenmar. There we go. Nope. Yoink. Now, 600 kilos. I don't think I'm lifting that, chat. I don't think I'm lifting 600 kilos. That would be a bit ridiculous. I'm gonna level with you, chat. I think between you and me, I wouldn't be able to do 600 kilos. Like, especially not lifting them that high and then tossing them over the side. I would probably have to use the actual, like, crane arm thing to do that. How many kilos of wood do we have in the back here? Probably a fuck ton. Holy shit. Yeah, no, I genuinely appreciate all you folks for coming out. And again, no matter how big or how small we are as a community, the fact that we are a community at all, and we genuinely can have that sort of interaction, I think it's nice. I genuinely think it's one of the best things in the world. To just be able to go live and know for a fact, hey, the boys will be there, we'll hang out, we'll have some fun. And it does make me sad that so many people are slaves to number. So many people are slaves to like, oh, I'm not doing well, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing the other. Whereas we're able to just kind of get together, have some fun, and just kind of relax, you know? And yeah, sometimes I still do some collabs and whatnot to try and make things a little bit more folks or what have you. Hi, King Panzer. I'd like to apologize, but I am going to be heading out for some food with family shortly here. We will be coming back later, of course, but I want to make sure that I can spend some time with family, and when I come back from that, we'll do more stream, of course. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to raid into Tenma for a bit, and I will be back in a few hours, unless things go horribly wrong off-screen, in which case, you know, what you gonna do? Save game. Thank you. I think I'm gonna raid you guys over to the Tenmar. The Tenmar my Bammy! Ah, yes! Also, at some point, I'm probably gonna grab that farm pack. I'm probably gonna grab some of the DLC for this game at some point when it's on sale. Yeah, no, I'll raid the YouTube folks over, so we can get you guys over elsewhere. Hold on. Wait, is she already done? No, she's just being quiet. She's playing Blueprints right now. I need to check that out at some point. Can't raid the YouTube folks over there. She's doing that over on Twitch. You know what? We will raid Evelyn on YouTube. Save that. And we will raid Tenma on here, if I'm able to, of course. If she locks off her raids, that is perfectly fine. But we will see if we can. There we go. /raid Tenma. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I genuinely appreciate you guys being willing to support me as I play through whatever games I might do. Like I said, I will be back, hopefully, after I have a bit of food with family. Should be a couple hours here. Which means we'll be coming back probably during like a prime time sort of period. And until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Please stick around for the raids, whether you're on YouTube or Twitch. If you're on YouTube, remember to drop a like because it really helps things out in the algorithm, all that fun stuff. And remember to be polite to the people we're raiding, especially to Tenma, because if I find out that you hurt Tenma or make Tenma cry, I will smash your skull in with a fucking brick. Don't worry about that. Don't think about it too much. Anyway, have fun, chillax, relax, and enjoy the outro music, everybody. Bye!